Why is my VTuber not connecting now? Are you serious? Okay. I was so surprised by that. I was like, hello? Wait, I didn't expect this much scuff, you know? But we're here. Okay, it's working. It's working. We're all good. I was just like, what do you mean my stream's not going? It's like, after I dealt with like so much like scuff today when I was just like setting up my stuff, I was kind of surprised just to not have my VTuber there, but it's okay. I was in the wrong room. It's okay. We're here now. Hello, how's everything sounding? I know I had like a little bit of an echo last time, so I want to make sure we're not having an echo this time. I have a little bit of background music going, so maybe it's a little bit better. I feel like my animation is like a little slow today, but that's okay. You know, Scuff and Twitch, they go hand in hand. It's like a little less reactive. Maybe it's because, okay, is it? I don't know, you know? We're good. We'll figure it out. So hi, how's everyone doing? How's your day going? It's, you know, just the beginning of the week, but I already feel like I've had a wave crush me. I have no energy. It's okay. But I hope everyone else's week is doing pretty good. I'm just playing like a lo-fi thing on YouTube, and it's video game relaxing music mix. So, yay! You haven't seen my model live yet. It's so cute. Thank you. Hi, VoiceBox. Nice to see you. Hello. Yeah, I just went onto YouTube and was looking at like lo-fi stuff to play, and then this one had video game vibes of like, you know, like the style that I like to listen to. So I was like, okay, I'll play that. But what are some things that people are up to this week? Any exciting news in your life? You can share if you wanna share with the class any exciting things that's going on in your life. I just got back from San Diego Comic-Con a while ago, and now I'm working on cleaning out my cosplay stuff for a cosplay garage sale that I'm gonna be a part of soon, and that will be so nice. It will be so nice to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So Professor Layton's soundtrack would be perfect for this stream. Okay, I'm gonna write that down, honestly. I have my little like notepad. Okay, sorry. I have my little notepad of things about Professor Layton. Also, my vacuum, my Roomba just started going on upstairs again. So I'm wondering if that's gonna be like heard in the background of my stream. I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. Hi, thank you so much. Hello, first time chatters. Model is so cute. Thank you. I'm really happy with this model. I think it's really adorable. Yeah, working on a pyramid head and a secret over the wall a garden cosplay for fall. Ooh, very fun. Thank you for the subscription. Hello, thank you so much. A wild bucket appears. Oh my god. Hello. Hype train started. Let's go. Hello, Traylon. Someone is working on pyramid head. Yes, so that's VoiceBox is working on pyramid head in chat. So that's good. It was your birthday Sunday, someone's birthday. Happy birthday. We love that. I'm gonna hype. I hope you had a really good birthday. We hype training already, apparently. You guys activated that real fast. I'm like, whoa. Oh my god, my chat is like going crazy. Okay. No, I'm not the one doing the pyramid head. Someone in chat, I said, hey, are people doing things? And someone said they're building a pyramid head because I was asking if anyone was doing anything fun. I don't think I would do a spicy pyramid head. I don't think I'd do a pyramid head in general. I'm not a huge fan of horror. I actually am really bad with horror games. Although I do live in Oregon, so like the fog is like usually really, really perfect for Pyramid Head cosplays or the whatever, the Silent Hill. That's where it comes from, right? That, yes, that's, I don't know. Oh my god, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Oh my god. Wait, I need to like turn up my volume because I'm not hearing the notifications. Oh my god, gifted subs, 1,000 bits. Holy, you guys are going so fast, so fast. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also Oregonians represent. Do I have any other cons planned for the summer? No, I don't. I do think I'm gonna try to go to Dragon Con next year, but it's just not in the plans this year. I've never been to Dragon Con, but I know a lot of my friends really like Dragon Con. So I feel like in the future, I'm gonna try to make it there. Thank you for the subscription. Rec Raymond, thank you for the sub. Darth Zenith, thank you for the sub. Oregon landscapes are great for any type of cosplay photography. Desert, water, forest, everything. Exactly. Between Oregon and California, I'm like pretty much set for like all types of cosplay background photography. So, you know, it's good. I can go into the forest and everyone's like usually like, oh my god, where did you go for this cosplay shoot? And I'm just like, it was my backyard. It was just like in my backyard. Not like really, because I don't really have like a backyard, but like in 5 minutes away from my house type thing, you know, which is really fun. What kind of Legos are we building? I have had some of the botanical flower Legos sitting around for a while now, so I thought that we could do that. Yeah. So we're gonna build some flower Legos. Also, I thought it was very on brand. To have flower Legos to do. RCC one day and ECC next year. Woohoo! I will be at RCC all 3 days. So that's exciting. I'm very excited to be at whatever. Also because my friend Stella Chu is coming up to be a guest at the con, so that's also really fun. So I'm like, yes, come to my neck of the woods. I don't have to travel down to LA this time. Oh my god, Asunder, oh my god. Asunder Fears, thank you for the gifted subs. If you got a gifted sub, please make sure to say thank you for that. Cons are cool. I hope to get to go to one day. I feel a decade late to them. I hope you get to go to one too. Honestly, they're such an interesting experience and I've watched them change over the years, you know? So it's been really interesting to see how conventions are like way different now. From when I was going when I was like 13. So it's very interesting. It's very different. I don't even know how to like describe it either, but you know, like, cause like after COVID hit, it was a different crowd that would come to cons. So it's interesting. I got excited when you said Dragon Con next year. We'll have to plan for an aquarium. Yes, I've heard the aquarium is really cool, so that's exciting. I love aquariums too, so I do like looking at the fishies and the sharks. I like the sharks. Actually, it was really fun when I was at San Diego Comic-Con. I saw stingrays in the harbor, and I scared everyone. They thought something was terrible was happening because I gasped really loud, and then I was like, no, it's because I saw a stingray, don't worry about it. But then everyone was really stoked, so I got like, everyone forgave me for scaring the shit out of them. But hey Lloyd, what's up? I want to give a shout out to Lloyd. I don't know how to do that. I forget how to do that shit. I'm not a very good streamer yet, and I'm learning. But Lloyd's Fault is a wonderful VTuber as well, so if you want to give Lloyd a follow, I definitely recommend it. Shout out. I don't think I have a command for it. Maybe I don't have a command for it yet. Damn it. I set up some commands, but so Bucket, so pro, must stream. Yes, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm so pro at this. This is my 3rd stream. We're doing great. Oh my god. What? Oh, I just typed something in chat. Okay, I just got like a huge list of, oh, okay. Okay, wait. Slash. Oh god, you guys are teaching me how to do stuff. Also, my keyboard is off into the distance right now because I set it up for my hands cam later, so my keyboard is like not in an accessible place. Fuck. Yeah. This is embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you get to see this. Oh, okay, mod. Okay, shout out. Never too late to learn bucket. This is, I'm doing shout out. Lord. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Okay. No, I spelled that. Oh, fucking. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna not touch things. I'm gonna not touch things. If you want to look at who did this model, I have a list of credits in my about bio. They are a username that is filled with numbers. I found them on VGen, which is a great place for commissions if you're ever looking for artist commissions. I highly recommend finding them on VGen. I'm trying to look at, let's see. Okay, they are, let's see. I will type this into chat. Okay, the 3 yes .net. I can type things. Okay. That's them, but don't click the link. It linked because they have a .net in their name, but I don't know where that goes. So, yes, credits are confusing since they're just a list of names. Yes, well, I have a bunch of credits, and I have a bunch of models. It's really hard, and maybe I can put pictures next to them. Then people get mad at me because it's a little too long, and, yeah, it's fine. I'm not flustered at all right now. Oh my god, there's a hype chest! Woohoo! Day 8. Let's go! We got that! Okay, we got the hype train. Let's woo! Okay, so I saw someone was doing Pokemon stuff. I was just doing Pokemon stuff too. I'm actually in the process of switching my old Pokemon binder into a new Pokemon binder because I started collecting Pokemon when I was like 5, and so I still have my old binder of cards. I haven't collected Pokemon for years, but I'm kind of getting back into it. But I was like, oh shit, I need to take these cards that are probably worth a lot of money out of this scuffy, bad binder and actually put the cards into like card protectors and top loaders and do all that. So, you know, so they can actually survive and be better. And so that's fun. Maybe when I go to the hand cam mode, if you guys want to see some cards, I can show you some cards. Maybe. Ooh! Thank you for the 5,000 bits! Oh my god! No, you didn't miss anything. Just me being like super flustered over not knowing how to shout people out or actually stream things because I thought I set this up really well and then I didn't. Yay. So I deserve that. Please bonk me in the head. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I do have like, that is like a ton of bits. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I have a lot of really old cards. So like some of my prized possessions are in there because I really into the legendary birds and legendary dogs. And I have some of those and I'm really happy about that. So, oh my god, thank you! Oh my god, Alpha Pain, thank you so much for gifting subs to the community! Thank you! If you got a gifted sub, please make sure to say thank you. We say thank you for generous donations in this chat, in this house. Thank you. Mods usually do those things. Yes, I have some mods. I need to make sure that my mods are more available to me. So we'll get that figured out. That's a thing. Right now, I'm just trying to, this is my third stream back with my VTubing stuff, and I'm trying to just get in the hang of it, and you can tell that I'm really flustered right now. It's fine. I'm breathing. Hey, I recognize a couple of those names. Yeah, there's a ton of artists on that list. If you go check out my list of credits, there are so many artists in there. I don't even want to talk about how many commissions I've gotten for Hachi. On VGen currently, I have 200 commissions that I've gotten. We don't talk about that. I'm supporting artists. I am supporting artists, okay? I love supporting artists. That's what that's about. It's not that I just like getting commissions all the time. Haha. Handcam on third stream. Oh my god, we're going crazy. Thank you for the follow, Crispy Crunch. Why not both? We love supporting art. I'm a very big artist for artists, so like I love shouting out artists and I love getting commissions, and I think artists need all the work right now with the rise of AI, because fuck AI. We don't mess with AI in this household. Fuck AI. Anyways, so that's my thing. And I think that artists deserve a lot more love in this world right now. And so we give them money and they make pretty art of me. And it's so fun and I love it. May I ask, which country do you like to visit? I haven't really done a lot of foreign travel in a while. I was really fortunate when I was younger to go to many places in Europe, and I studied abroad in Italy, so that was really fun. I would love to go back to Italy. I just recently went to Japan and got a taste of that, and now I want to go immediately back. You know how that is? I feel like a lot of people go to Japan and then they just want to go immediately back, and I am one of those people, and I do say that the most basic bitch thing I've ever done is fall in love with Japan as a tourist. Yeah, honestly, and it wasn't even for like anime manga type thing. I did geek out about Godzilla. That's probably the one really nerdy thing, but I just loved walking around the cities and appreciating the art and like the craftsmanship and the nature and just the food, and it was so fucking good. That was a big thunder that just went off here. Ooh, I want a thunderstorm here. Shout out to bitches who support artists. Yes. All my homies hate AI. Damn right. If I had money, I'd be getting all the pretty commissions. Yes. It's honestly really great to have a little bit of expendable income to be able to give artists that type of thing. It's also really great that I get to like tip like servers and customer service workers like a little bit more when I go up to like get coffee or go out to eat and that type of stuff. So that type of thing. Have I ever been to Belgium? No, but I would love to go to Belgium. I absolutely would love to. I would love to go back to Europe and explore more of Europe, but it's expensive. It's really expensive. So there's the benefit of going to Japan where my dollar is a little bit stronger, you know? And in Europe, it's not. So, you know, I do like going to places where my dollar is stronger, maybe because it's a little bit easier to get around. That video of me dancing with the deer in Nara, we love the Nara deer. So many people get really scared of the deer in Nara, and I'm convinced that they can sense energy. I'm convinced that the deer like know what's going on and with you, and they sense it. They definitely sense it. I had a fine time. I didn't get charged or bitten by any of the deer, but a lot of people do. And I was very surprised to find out that fact. They did try to eat like our cookies though. It's because when you go to Nara, you can like buy a bunch of like these cookies that you can give to deer, and they're just like kind of like rice wafers, I think, or like some sort of thin wafer cookie-ish thing. But we bought like a bunch of them, and they give it to you in a plastic bag, and you have to keep the cookies in the plastic bag. I think a lot of people take the cookies out of the plastic bag, but then the deer really know what is in what you're holding, and they'll come after you. But if you keep them in the plastic bag, at least there's like a barrier between you and the deer knowing that you have cookies, until they see you take it out of the bag. And yeah, we had a moment where the deer bit the bag and it totally scattered our cookies everywhere, but that was the only incident. The deer were not mean to us. They were just after that cookie. They want that cookie. I saw on the news last night there was a storm in California, the snowstorm in Australia this week, so it's a clear morning. I don't know about the storm in California, but I hope they're getting rain. That'd be really nice. California always needs rain. If I won the lottery, I'd turn myself into a Renaissance-style patron and just commission art all day. It's honestly, that's the vibe. That is the vibe. I've had a lot of commissioners be like, I wish I could just like be like a live-in artist for someone who just wants to commission me to do my own art. That's the dream for a lot of artists. Like, they love taking commissions for specific characters, you know, because it gets, you know, it pays the bills. But if anyone could ever just like, I love your art, I just want to pay you to make more of your art, make me happy by making more art, and that's the best. That is the best. Bring back art patronage. I say this like I don't have like a Patreon, which is essentially the same thing. I live in California but haven't had a storm. There you go. So happy to be able to make it to a stream. Bucket, love all your creations. This is awesome too. Thank you so much. So happy you could make it. It's 95 degrees. That's terrible. I'm so sorry for you. I currently actually have a heater in this room because it was a little chilly, and now that was like, I turned that on like an hour and a half ago, and now it's very warm, and I'm kind of regretting this decision. But I have to get up on my chair, so I'm gonna give it a second. I'm stubborn, and I don't really want to get up out of my chair yet, so I'm not. There is fantastic assistive AI. Also, to elaborate on the Pokemon thing, I've been bullying the snow leopard with a ghost with sword hands. What does that mean? What does that mean? Only 95. Are you from Arizona, Achilles? Is this going to become like a heat battle? It's only 95. We're at a peaceful 100 right now. Because I feel like a person from Arizona would be like, yeah, it's a peaceful 100 because we live in 120. Oh, Nevada. Okay. Well, close enough. You know, I have eaten my lasagna. Was it delicious lasagna? What type of lasagna was it? Was it like a bolognese lasagna? It was like, yeah. Hey, Oregon starts getting storms soon, and those are gnarly by SoCal standards. Yeah, we are gonna get some storms, but like they never get to like the thunderstorm and lightning. It's very rare, and I really like it when it's thunderstorms and lightnings. It's very, very fun. But thank you, Cloudflower. I live on the sun. It's a balmy. Do I dream of keeping bees, Bucket? Yes. And we did at some point. Funyun, we had bees that we were keeping at his mom's house. And then a terrible thing happened to the bees, and the colony died because someone in the neighborhood was using something that was toxic to the bees. And once the colony collapses, it's just, there's not much you can do to save them. So unfortunately, we haven't started keeping bees again, but just fuck ass humans using bad stuff on their plants that kills the bees. Fuck pesticides. Fuck pesticides. PMT music. Yeah, so we just haven't done it again. And also, like, I feel like we could do it at our house in Oregon, but I don't think we get enough warmth where we are for bees to be happy, because like the winters are so long and bees are kind of hibernate during the winter. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. It was very devastating when the bees kind of all died. So just haven't done that again. Hello! Hi, Hendo! Thank you so much for checking in. I hope you have a good day at work. Ooh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music. Yes, yes. Actually, that's so funny. I just have this on like a video game relaxing music mix. So I don't know what will pop up, but I do recognize the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. So I'm very happy they're playing that. I do love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yes, the bees are so important. So much stuff done with bees. Very, very important. So yeah, it was sad that the bees died off, but eventually we'll get into beekeeping again. I do miss having chickens though, because I used to work on a farm. So we had chickens that we would work with on the farm, and they were free range, and they were kind of in charge of keeping bugs out of everything, but they were also like terrors and loved to hide their eggs like way deep out on the farm, and like it'd always be like an Easter egg hunt sometimes, because you'll be like walking around and then suddenly you just go under a bush and you're just like, why are there 24 eggs here? You guys have just been laying here for weeks and we haven't found it. God damn it. I don't know. I miss chickens. Chickens are funny. Chickens are so funny to work with. I had some bees come inside my house about 4 months ago before winter began. Oh, they were looking for warmth. My friends tried to do bees, but they didn't make it through the winter, sadly. That's a very common thing that happens, unfortunately, and it's, terrible. Not a big fan of people who aren't a big fan of bees. Honestly, same. But that comes at no surprise to anyone, because, I mean, yeah, I don't like bees. No. I hate bees, obviously. That's a lie. That's a lie. No, not burn the wasps. The wasps unfortunately do good things too, as much as I don't want to admit it, because wasps hate me. I stepped in a wasp's nest once. I didn't know that wasps, why am I struggling with that word? Oh my god. I don't, fucking hell. Okay. Okay. I'm breathing and I can talk. I once stepped in a wasp's nest and it was terrible. I didn't know that they could make wasp nests in the ground. And I was out in the forest one day and I could hear them, but I couldn't see them. And then I stepped and then a bunch swarmed onto my leg. And then one bit me and stung me. And then there was a bunch other trying to get through my clothes. Luckily, I was wearing a bunch of clothes at the time, but 2 of them stung me through my leggings, and then a bunch were on my clothing, and I was like running out of the forest, and I was throwing off all my clothes and all like my outerwear as I was running to the car, and then Funyun was running after me trying to like pick up my clothes and shake them at the same time, because I don't know if you know, but when you get bit or stung by a wasp, they release pheromones onto you, and the wasp will come and find you for about 2 weeks after that. So yeah, fuck wasps, but unfortunately don't burn them, because they do good things for the environment too, and as much as it pains me to admit that, but yeah, it was terrifying. It was so terrifying. But yeah, because I'm like also kind of allergic to bees, wasps, that type of venom, so I got so swollen. It was so bad, and actually, Christo got bit on the forehead because one was like in his hat, and then when we got home, it crawled out of his hat and then just bit him. So it was a time. It was a really big time. I hated that. We were like 40 minutes from home in the forest because we were mushroom hunting, and we had to. We didn't know how much I would react to, like, with my allergies, and like I was screaming in the car, crying on this like off-road 40 minutes all the way back to our house. It was a time. It was a time. They have a nasty bite, yeah. Okay, I missed a bunch of stuff. Okay. Hornets, yeah, they kind of suck. Honestly, we have carpenter, hornets right now. Or, yeah. Carpenter wasp, carpenter hornets, carpenter. They're building a nest on our garage right now, and we're gonna have to call an exterminator, and I'm not really stoked about that, but, they keep trying to investigate us every time we leave the garage, so it's a little bit of a bad spot. Ah, thank you for the gifted sub! How do we add our pronouns? I don't know. I can get that add pronouns to chatters. I know that there's a command for my pronouns, but I don't know how to do it for chatters. For chatters. I'm writing that in my list. I will fix it later. Wait, wasps are my favorite bug. Why all the wasp haste? It's not. I don't hate wasps. I just have. Well. I don't hate them. I just have a bunch of trauma from the experience of stepping in a wasp nest and then getting like a bunch of bites and stings. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a hater. This all started because I was like, don't burn the wasp because they are beneficial. I personally have a thing with them, unfortunately. Hello. Bucket, I want to get swole. Wasp, say less. No, not like this. Not like this. I don't want to get swole like this. No, don't fuck wasps, especially if you're allergic. I will kink shame you. That's funny. Thank you. Thank you for that laugh. Oh my god. From what I read, bees know ways to destroy wasp hornets that go into the net. I did not know that. That's amazing. That's crazy. All right. I'm here for the bucket VTuber air. Woohoo! Thank you. We're just starting. There's a lot of things I need to fix, and there's a lot of things I need to get comfortable with, and I'm still talking really fast because I'm very flustered still. It's fine. I've thankfully not been stung by a bee or wasp yet. How? Genuinely, how? That's insane. Honestly, like, it's happened to me even when I, like, haven't even been trying. Or, like, you know, like, I haven't agitated anything. One time, I was picking plums, and when I was just reaching to get a plum, I didn't notice there was a bee on the other side of the plum. So when I wrapped my hands around the plum, my finger just landed on the bee and it stung me. And I felt really bad. But, you know, bees can also, okay, this is fun fact. Bees die if they sting you and if they get separated from their stinger. But bees, if you don't react and they sting you and they're still connected to their stinger, they can do this little dance and they wiggle the butt real good, and they can like kind of get their stinger back out, and then the bee doesn't die. Because I don't really want to kill bees. It really sucks when a bee stings me because then I feel bad that I killed a bee, but now that I know that bees can like kind of like butt wiggle like a little bit out and not die, I will try to be more patient with my bee stings. But they hurt. They hurt a lot. Actually, the last time I got stung wasn't that bad. I feel like I'm getting better. The last time I got stung, I was in a giant sunflower field doing a photo shoot in a like fairy dress with a bunch of layers, and then the bee got stuck in like the chiffon fabric of all my layers, and unfortunately just got smushed into my arm, and I felt really bad about that, but whatever. I do what I can. I don't want to agitate them. I don't want to do that. Got stung by a bee a couple weeks ago. I felt so bad. I'd never even seen it. Bees surround the invader and buzz around to overheat the invader into a strip. Oh, that's cool. Like, that's what they do with the wasp. That's insane. Chaotic bucket energy is something that I appreciated in the bucket stream. Yes, there's always chaotic bucket energy. Always. Always. Okay, Twitch chat pronouns is a plugin. Thank you. It's a plugin on Firefox. Okay, Chrome and Firefox. Woohoo. Great. Okay. I love that. You ever stab someone and just start shaking your ass to dislodge it, you know? In concept, that is hilarious. That is very funny. Oh my, no! My like little stream deck for my toggles is not, it's being a little laggy today. I don't know why, but I'm sorry. It's funny, I know exactly the photo set you're referring to. I think when I was doing it, I even made like a funny video of like, cause Funyun was taking photos in like very fast succession. And so like there is like a series of photos where you can just see my face as it happens. And I'm like, oh, ow. And I'm just like frowning and I'm like, oh, this hurts. That's, you know. Okay, so many people have not been stung by bees in this chat, and I am crazed. I'm an ex-beekeeper that found out he's allergic. No! That's so awful. I'm so sorry. Yes, bees go like perfect. Perfect emote. That's what bees do. That's what bees do when they want to get their stinger out. The little butt dance. I haven't been stung since I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade. Crazy. I am outdoors. Okay, you know what? Maybe, no, that sounded like I was gonna shame you all for not going outdoors a lot, because I know that's probably not true. That was just like, I was like, I go outdoors a lot. Maybe you don't. Oh, like it was gonna sound like, at the way I was gonna say it, I was like, wow, that sounds like I'm trying to say that I'm like better than everyone else, and that's definitely not my intention. I don't have that complex. But I am outside a bit. So I guess on a farm, and I used to work with flowers a lot on that farm. So like my ratio was like a little bit higher into chances and probability of getting stung. Bucket be like, go touch grass. I mean, this is like my whole character, like everything. It's kind of a go touch grass moment with this. I mean, you know, but then again, more people should touch grass. I mean, I try to inspire people to go outside and get outside more, but I know it's like, it's hard because I am very fortunate to live in an area where nature is very accessible to me, whereas other people don't really live in those areas, and it takes a lot longer of a drive to get to accessible nature areas. And yeah, I remember being stung by a bee when I went on a slide on a playground. I think I was about 8 at the time. Ooh, ow. Did you like slide like onto the bee? Honeybees are not necessarily great for the environment. They displace out competitive native species who are in rapid decline and need every help we can give them. Absolutely. This is true. I went to the Natural History Museum in LA once, which is a great museum. But they had an insect display, and they were showing all the different types of local bees. And it was like, this was a while ago, but it was an eye-opening moment for me about how many different types of bees that there are, and the fact that there is one type of bee that is like, kind of like being an invasive species to all the other, sorry. The thoughts just went out of my head as I got attacked by all the bees. Whoops. But it was just really eye-opening to see all the different types, and there was like green bees, and like they were so microscopic and so small, they looked like flies, and then there was giant bumblebees. But yeah, as anything, any invasive species, you're just gonna like throw things at me until I change the topic. That's no, I'm just kidding. You can keep throwing things at me. I walk barefoot a lot, and I've gotten stung on my feet quite a lot because of it. Do I still walk around barefoot? Yeah, exactly. Me too. I'm not gonna ever change that. I did this week though, unfortunately, walk around barefoot around my house, and I think I stepped on some sort of like thistle or cactus or nettle plant because I got a bunch of microscopic thorns in my foot, and as much as I tried to like tweeze them away and get them out, and I like scraped my foot, it's been like 2 days and I'm still feeling little needle pokes in my foot, which is terrible. Grass is comfy but tastes bad. Don't eat grass. Don't eat grass. Why are you eating grass? I'm like Hank Green. Don't eat grass. Honestly, most bees are pretty chill with me. They're just doing their best and working hard. Yeah, most bees are pretty chill unless you're doing something that's like agitating them specifically. Like, I was out in the sunflower field and it was very, very active with bees. And honestly, I only got stung because the poor bee got wrapped up in my fabric, and then I just happened to move my arm in a way that kind of like crushed him into it. So, you know. This just in, VTuber Bucket Bee says they're better than everyone, tells viewers to touch grass. It's gonna be the headlines everywhere, oh my god. I go outside, it's 106 degrees, there's no trees, the cars honk because I'm in the way. I go back and this reality. Are you in America? Because that sounds like America. That sounds like an American unfortunate reality. Apparently I was a naughty bee. I love seeing ground-dwelling bees in my neighborhood. They're so pretty and cute. Ooh! What's pretty? I'm interested what a pretty bee looks like, because I really like the big bumbles. But like, what's a pretty bee? Because sometimes they're green and like shiny like beetles, and I just really like that. Native biodiversity is wonderful. We love native biodiversity. We are a big supporter of that. Plant native plants in your local area. It's good. If you want to garden, if you want to plant plants, if you want to plant flowers, plant anything. I love a person. I think it's really sexy. I think it's really sexy when people plant native species to their area. Honestly, sexiest behavior you can do. Sexiest behavior you can do. So you know what? That's the way to get a partner. Maybe they're gonna be bees. Maybe they're gonna be butterflies. But plant native plants. The sexiest behavior. Where can I post clips from the channel? Discord. I am still making a Discord. That is in the process. So I guess clip them to the channel for now. I don't have an answer about where to post them. I do have my old Discord that kind of got run down. It's on the Bucket Brown. I don't really recommend trying to revive that channel. It went to the trenches a while ago. It's a work in progress. We are getting a Discord that is going to happen, and we'll have that. I keep moving my hands. I keep trying to talk with my hands, and we discussed this last stream that I'll eventually get a model that I can talk with my hands with. But I keep doing that, and I'm like, you guys can't even see that. You can't even see that. Sorry for repeat. They were blue. Oh, blue bees. Ooh, that's cool. That's super cool. I love that. A way to be more attractive. Plant more native plants. You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. No, that's exactly, yeah, I kind of pooped off there. Can you tend butterflies like you can bees? Not really. I mean, you can. Most people tend bees because of what they're gonna get from it, which is honey. And then otherwise, if you're not tending bees, it's kind of like, I'm gonna plant pollinator-friendly plants and flowers. So like people, instead of having grass lawn yards, they'll make a pollinator yard with a bunch of native plant species and plants that bees like or butterflies like. You can raise butterflies. It's just kind of difficult, and you need a space for them to make their cocoons and then like for them to hatch and stuff like that. So yes, you can, but it's kind of like if you're very, very interested in just having butterflies kind of be like as a pet, and then releasing them. But I feel like it's more beneficial if you want to help bees and butterflies to just do your research about native plant species and what kind of plants pollinators like doing milkweed for monarch butterflies. This is super great plant to plant. We love that. Monarch butterflies are in desperate need of our help right now, so if you can plant some milkweed, highly recommend it. Thank you. I actually grabbed my drink at the same time as the thirst quench redeem. Thank you for that. I do want to tend I do want to tend to moths at some point. I also want to do that thing where I've seen people put up like a white sheet in their backyard and then just shine a light during the night and then kind of watch all the moths and bugs get attracted to that light just to see what happens. Because we got a really cool moth here the other day that I hadn't really seen before, and I was like, ooh, maybe I can get some other moths to come to my house. So it's kind of just like a nighttime activity that you can do. I like that idea. Butterfly needs my help. Yes, gladly. And it's not like you have to plant. Oh, thank you for the follow. It's not like you have to really plant them like in the ground. You can just do potted versions of like milkweed or pollinator things, because if you don't have like a yard or an area where you can just plant a bunch of plants, potted plants are also really good that you can just put on your porch or in a windowsill that's anywhere outside for those little buddies to get their good juice. The autistic urge to do audio visual storytelling using hand movements. Yes, for real. Highly recommend planting milkweed. Yes. Grabbing a drink. Lawns are depressing. People should use native flora landscaping more. Exactly. Exactly. Plant clover lawn. If you want a lawn, there are ways of doing clover lawns, which is still really great for the bees. And they're really pretty, and they occasionally have flowers in them. So if you want a lawn, do clover. That's what I'm saying. Hear me out. Carry around a seasoning shaker full of native wildflower seeds and vandalize every vaguely grassy median or corner. Yes, this is the best. This is the best idea. This is Harmful Herb is definitely speaking genius right here, and I've seen many people do this. You just get a bunch of, like, research your native plant seeds, and sometimes people, like, on Etsy will make them for, like, oh, what region are you in? Here are the native plant seeds, and then put them in a shaker, and then you just start going around your town into, like, very urban areas, and wherever there's, like, kind of like a dirt patch or anything, and you just start shaking those wildflower seeds, and we can create a prettier world that is more helpful to the pollinators. There's also, like, you can make, like, seed bombs, which is, like, putting a bunch of seeds in some mud and then throwing them, and so they, like, explode and then distribute the seeds that way. It's also very fun. We did that biking, like, mountain biking. That was a rad time. I like that a lot. Thank you for the follow! So yeah, hold on. Am I stupid, or is this Monster Hunter music? Are we on Monster Hunter? I think we're in Animal Crossing New Horizons. It was okay. I don't know what Core Keeper was, because I'm looking at what this video game mix was. We were on Kirby and then Core Keeper, and currently we're in Animal Crossing, I think. But I think you guys can hear the music better than I can hear the music. Which, is the music volume okay? Should I turn it up or should I turn it down? And, like, how well can you hear me compared to the music? I would actually kind of curious about that. Okay, music volume is great. Great. I was like, wait, I guess I never really tested that. I kind of just assumed. Dude, yes, do a clover lawn. If I had a lawn, I'd be doing a clover lawn. I have a bunch of this invasive vine that takes up most of my front house area, which is really annoying, and I don't really know how to get rid of it effectively. But eventually. Hey! Also, I just have a lot of moss too. So anyways, we have some plants in pots up on our porch that we, you know, are trying to grow some stuff, but it's hard sometimes. I would love to have heath instead of lawn back home. Heath? What is heath? Dude, bees love clover. I could see that growing up. Any grass with clover in it, it was shoe territory. Yes. There are the The downsides of doing a clover lawn is that the bees love it so much that running barefoot is a risk. But, I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it because you're helping the bees. Because you're helping the bees. Okay, music be good, very good audio balance. Excellent, excellent. Love this. Because, like, I didn't have music last stream, and I was like, oh, I probably should have done that. Tales of the Shire. The new Lord of the Rings Animal Crossing game is meh. No, I was hearing so much about that. I kind of wanted to play it. But I kind of did maybe hear that, like, people were really excited, and then it was just ended up being meh, so that's kind of disappointing. Thank you. Okay, that's really funny. When I drink, it looks like I'm sticking out my tongue. Which is which is really funny because I don't know why my mouth is opening on my model, because my mouth is closed. Like every time it opens, that's my mouth on the straw. Okay, get the idea. Also, I just tickled the back of my throat. Oh my god. Asunder Fears. I got to head out. I just wanted to let you know I appreciate you so much. Your cosplay and dance videos helped me get through some tough stuff. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your generosity. Holy, like, oh my god, dude. Thank you so much. I hope you're still continuing to get through that tough stuff. I know that tough stuff comes and goes. I'm wishing you all the best as well. I hope to catch you on another stream. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi and being so generous. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you were super excited about the Lord of the Rings game, so I got cool swag from the booth at San Diego Comic-Con too. No, that's so sad. Aw. All I know about that game is that you can skip down the road. I mean, I do like the idea of that. That skipping down the road seems kind of fun. So, I mean, I don't know. Would it be okay if I used your template for a Dungeons & Dragons NPC? Yes. I always, like, if you, okay, just disclaimer. Thank you. Thank you. Woke me up. I'm ready. I'm ready again. I'm ready again. Just a disclaimer, if you ever want to use any of my cosplay, like my original characters that I cosplay, or Hachi as like NPCs in Dungeons & Dragons, or even like inspiration for a character that you're gonna play in a campaign, love that. Campaign? I said campaign. Jesus fucking Christ, oh my god. But you can do that. You can use any of my characters as like character inspo or NPCs. I know I get asked that a lot, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna like just clarify that. The only thing I don't really love is someone taking inspo from my character and then like trying to monetize with it. Like if you were like, I've had people blatantly take my idea and then like not really use it as inspo but rather a copy and then try to use it for monetization, and it's just like, ooh, don't like that. Oh, that was funny. If I move my mouth way to the side. Sorry, I'm still learning things about this model. I just get distracted really easily. But yeah, some people have just copied my designs and then just like tried to monetize it, and in a way that they were like, other people knew the design from their stuff rather than mine, and that's terrible shit. And it's like, why? Yeah, you should look up the OCs. The fucking is cuts. Thank you. You're too kind. Chat, I am now making some food for dinner. I'm going to make burritos and some biscuits. Yes. We love that. Burritos and biscuits. Well, that is an interesting combo. I'm not gonna lie. Tell us what's in the burrito. And are you making gravy for those biscuits? Have I played the Horse Girl racing game? Okay, honestly, I've seen so many people talk about it. I've seen so many people playing it, and I'm like, I'm scared to get into it. because I know how I am with like gacha games and kind of anything that has like a, oh, if you want to pay more money to get better version of this game, I'm kind of just like, yeah, I want to do that, but I shouldn't. Genshin already... Okay, I stopped playing Genshin like a really long time ago, but recently their new stuff looks really sick again, and I really like the designs, and so I started playing. In the past couple days, I started picking up Genshin. I don't even know where I am in the quest. It's been like 3 years, and it's so confusing to get back into. But, I don't even want to talk about how much money I spent on that game. So yes, am I scared of playing the horse game because I know the potential of how much money I could spend on it? Yes. Yes. That is absolutely correct. I'm so bad with gacha games. Yeah, they're a little addictive. Burritos and biscuits. Honestly, I could see that working pretty well, especially if the burrito gets a little messy. Yeah, getting a biscuit to like slop it all up, that's the best. Honestly, what did I miss in the last 15 minutes? We talked about bees a lot, but we talked about bees for like a while. A game you might like is Tall Trails. Ooh, what is Tall Trails? I'm gonna have to look that up. I mean, it has trail in the name, so I'm guessing it's kind of nature oriented, maybe like big plants and stuff like that. Take the burrito filling, stuff the biscuits with, ooh, everyone has good ideas. I remember several years ago running through Breath of the Wild, running through Wild Beyond the Witchlight. You were the template for... Oh! I was a template for an archfey? Hell yeah. Love that. Love that. They are made to be addictive. Yes, and they get my ass every single time. The horse game will make you empathize with the horse girls, and then you'll become emotionally invested in seeing them to victory. I know! I'm so aware of this. I saw some of my friends play, and I was like... Okay, especially that there's like this one girl that is based off a real-life horse, and that horse had never won any of its competitions, and like they were gonna put him out of commission, not kill him, but like put him out of commission or like take him out of racing, but then his support started like going up because of this horse game. And so it was like really wholesome. They had the horse just keep racing because everyone, oh my god, they're all based off of real horses. I didn't know that. That's hilarious. I made a spinach casserole with a couple of nights ago. It had silver beets, spinach, potatoes, mushroom, eggs, brown onion, and sour cream. Ooh, and nutmeg. Nice. That sounds interesting. I want to see a picture of it. My satyr warlock ended up having them as his patron. Excellent. Love that. It's off to the glue factory with you. Yes, that's what we do when we put horses out of commission. Because, like, people say out of commission is kind of like oh, they, like, killed off that game or, like, put it out of commission, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, let me just clarify that I don't mean death. Because, like, that would be jarring. Hello! Okay, I was thinking, we've been chatting for like a little bit. Do we want to switch gears? Do we want to start doing Legos? Because I do have some Legos that I want to build. I don't know if I'm going to finish it in stream. Or do you want me to show you some of my favorite Pokemon cards? You guys get to choose. If you want to see some of my favorite Pokemon cards first, or from like my old collection, because it's like my vintage cards that I was collecting when I was like 9, so like the early cards, and then we can do Legos, or we want to do Legos first. Okay, Pokemon then Legos. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna switch. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Are we working? I'm gonna switch up to... We're coming in live. Oh, we're so small right now. Okay, we gotta scroll in. No, okay, I'm still so small. I'm still so small. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're here. Hello. Okay, so I got Pokemons. I got Pokemons. Hello. It's my hand. Wee! I like the scene where I drink the tea. Thank you. Hands! Okay. Oh, I thought it wasn't connecting for a second. Okay, we're good. My, like, squeaky ass chair. Poor Hachi getting yoinked off left stage left. Hee. Okay. So, first off, okay, it's really shiny through all of these things, so I'm gonna have to, like, take some of these out. Okay. But I'm gonna start off with my prized possession. This really old Lugia card that was also first edition. Also because I'm just a massive ass Lugia fan. So, also I really love the like bubble hollow on this. Love. So, that is one of them. We're just like hopping right into this. This front page, okay, so it has my 3 fave legendary birds, and then it has Ho-Oh, Mew, and Lugia, and then at the bottom, oh fuck it. I'm gonna have to like turn this around. I don't have enough space, but at the bottom, I have my 3 legendary dogs, and this is like my beginning page, and then it gets a lot more organized into types and stuff. Yes. So, okay. I think, okay, Entei, he's not shiny, like hollow. Oh wait, okay, there we go. How do I show things? He's not hollow on like the actual thing, but I do like the old, why? Oh, there we go, wait. Yeah! The hollow all around, love that. Woohoo! So, and then I do have my other baby that is scratched to all hell because I was a child when I had these, and I wasn't really worried about collecting at that time, is my first edition Suicune, because I fucking love Suicune and Lugia. Love them. Do I plan on getting any of my cards graded? Probably not, because I think it would just make me sad knowing that I was an extremely rambunctious child who had no idea what these were worth. Like, I collected them and I did put them into a binder, but at the same time, I wasn't like really trying that hard on the protection because I was like, what, 8 years old, 9 years old, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, like the classic Zapdos. I mean, you guys have been seeing this one, but I also love like Pokemon Hollows. Okay, because I've been playing a lot of or opening a lot of Magic cards recently, and like the Hollows are really nice. I really love the aesthetic of Magic cards, but I love an interesting like pattern in the Hollow, like Pokemon always does. Those are like, that's just my favorite. Okay, so those are like, that's like my front page. The hand reveal. Oh my god, what? Also, I don't think I had this, but like, wee! Look at my little fun moon ring. It's so fun. It's a fidget spinner too. Did someone say Magic the Gathering? Yes, I did. My partner Funyun is really into Magic the Gathering, and so I will get like collector booster packs sometimes, and he'll let me open them because I really like opening them. I also really like the art. So yeah, I think the Magic cards have a really great aesthetic, but their hollow patterns need like work, you know? And sometimes like on the space ones, they've had space theme sets that I really do like, but yeah, I don't know. Could be better. What is my other, okay. Let's see. Well, there's my baby Lapras, and I have Vaporeon, Fergalator, Fergalicious. Let's see. I have like the old like, I really like this Gyarados art. He's so funny looking. Oh, so good. The old... it's just like the cards that I like that are old vintage ones, and like I have Misty's Gyarados, which is pretty sick. Because I love like when it's a trainer card. That's really awesome. It doesn't have to be on stream, but humbly requesting you give the puppy scritches for me. Yes! She doesn't like coming downstairs, so she doesn't usually come visit me while I'm streaming, but I will definitely give the puppy scritches. When Funyun gathers the magic, I don't know, I've never played. Off to bed. Hello, bye! Thank you so much for coming! When Spurgalicious evolved into... Okay, wait, let's see. What... Okay, this one is really weird. This is crazy because I opened these cards. Okay, there are 2 cards in this little surprise, okay? I opened these cards in 2 separate packs, okay? 2 separate packs. And they were not in a booster set. They were just 2 separate packs that I picked up at the store when I was like 12 years old. 2 separate packs, right? They make 1 card. They were not in the same pack. But they make 1 card. Isn't that sick? But it's also weird it was not in the same pack. I don't know if they've ever, if they've done this in the, recently, or do they still do this with the cards? But, so weird. So weird. I had never seen that before, and then when I got it, I was like, what the fuck? Grading has become such a scam lately because of how much depends on centering, which we have no control over. Yeah. I think I saw someone who had a card that they had just taken out, and then I got a poor grade because the misprint was, the print was off, and that's definitely not their fault. They took good care of the card. It was just the print. I do love... Ah! I take such good care of my things. What are you talking about? Oh my god. I do love the Poliwrath. I love the swirl pattern that it has. Oh my god. It fucking work. Also, I've cosplayed Poliwrath, so we love Poliwrath in this house. No, honestly, get that off the chats. Grading is such a scam. It's honestly probably the reason why I haven't really done it. I have fucking so many Gyarados. This one says sparkly. Wee. Look at that sparkle. Look at that rainbow sparkle. Gay. A few sets back, they had a corrupted angel card. Ooh, interesting. I'm definitely more of a Yu-Gi-Oh card collector than a Pokemon or a Magic the Gathering. What is the track right now? It's Snowman Earthbound. I don't know what that means, but that's the game it comes from. Okay, so what are the Pokemon cosplays I've done? I've done Poliwrath. Okay. Going backwards. I just did Smeargle. I've done Beedrill. Then I had Goldeen, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Chansey, Togetic. Have I cosplayed any? And then I've done Trainer Rika. I've done N, Iono, Misty. I can't. I don't think I've done. I think I've done an accumulation of 13 Pokemon cosplays, and I've been cosplaying Pokemon for 13 years. So it's almost like a Pokemon cosplay year between trainers and Pokemon. So that's fun. Look it! As Speak of the Devil. There I am. Which I love that I have first edition little Smeargle, and the holo is so cute. I loved making that tail. That was such a fun cosplay to build. Did I say N? I did say N already. Eureka's on point. Thank you! Here's my grading. Is it pretty card? Is it pretty card? Yes, it's pretty card. I love my Chansey. Okay, this... I want to know, because I have always been a fan of Dragonite. Honestly, Dragonite will be one of the Pokemon I do a cosplay of. I want to do Mailman Dragonite so bad. And look how pretty that baby is. I want to do Mailman Dragonite so bad. Does chat like the Mega Evolution of Dragonite. I do. I think it's cute, but there has been so much controversy over it. I think it's amazing, but it's fine. If you don't like it, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, also this Togetic, totally cute, just because it has like this art, adorable. It reminds me of the old Island cards a little bit, just in its cuteness. I love that. Like, love that I have a Dark Porygon. Some of the holos just get me so hyped for what Pokemon is specifically on there. Like this Japanese Ditto. Okay, love that. Your binder looks great. Thank you! It was definitely Funyun who got my ass into gear to organize these a lot better. Speaking of Ditto, which was like when they were doing like a little bit weird CGI art, like the first digital art stuffs. Yeah, Funyun got me into gear of like actually organizing my cards. But I have 3 shiny Togedicks. So the one I already showed, and then Light Togetic and this Togetic. I'm a big Togetic fan, so we love Togetic in this house. Also, just like 3 cheers for the original Snorlax. This one is fucking beat up, but 3 cheers. Snorlax has always been a love of mine. I do love Snorlax. Yes, this is a special binder, so it can fit top loaders into it. It's kind of cool. But when you don't want to put a card into a top loader and you want to put it in the binder, it's a little bit weird. And I can show you that. But yeah, it's very wide, so it slides in from the side. It's very interesting. But let's see. I also I don't know if anyone loved. I always loved this card for some weird reason, and it made me love Kangaskhan a lot. I think it's adorable. Look at it in the little pouch. Look at the little guy. I've always loved that Pokemon, so it's fine. I love Mega Dragonite. I have strong opinions on Pokemon designs, mostly because I like strong inspirations and careful thought through consideration that goes into designs naming. Even though some people just look at the surface and go, yeah, I thought it had a lot of intention behind it. It felt more intentional than like the dinosaur redesigns of the legendary dogs, which I hated. I did not like those. I did not like those at all. Okay. What do we have? What do we have here? I do have my baby. I think the blossoms dancing is really cute. This old holo. I do love that. Just because Chikorita has always been one of my favorite evolutions, so Magnium, I love that I have 2 of those. Ooh! Thank you for the follow! I have a Japanese version and an English version, and my babies. Sorry, I feel like this is so like ultimate autism right here. Just me being like all nerdy about my Pokemon cards. It's fine. You want to see my Beedrill? Oh my god! Yeah, because I mean, I've done a Beedrill cosplay. We love Beedrill in this house. If you like learning lore behind designs and stuff, I highly recommend Lockstin and Noggin. He puts a lot of work in discussing the origins of Pokemon. Ooh, I do like that. I hope that Magnium gets a Mega Evolution too. That'd be really sick. I thought I had... Do I have another green? No, wait. Is there a card that I'm like, feel like I'm missing? I don't know. There. The OG Pinsir. I think it was like kind of funny because like back in the day, just getting the holos was just so exciting. Like I feel like the holos these days, like it's that like clean slate shiny holo. I liked back in the days when they really, like, this Vileplume, like, it's really just bubbly and gorgeous, rather than it just being shiny. Like, I want the rainbows, I want the sparkles. On purpose, the Streamlabs dono page is down. No, I didn't know that. I don't think I can fix that right now. Shit. I will make note of that, though. I didn't know that. That's a bummer. Poops. You gushing about Pokemon's is gloriously autistic. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. This is gonna say my age, and I'm really sorry that I hurt this card. Who knows? Who knows? Who had one? Who got one? Who got one of these? Who went to the movie and got one of these? Yeah, it's destroyed. Also, I'm so sad that I did try to, like, use it as a sticker at one point. But yeah. This poor thing. It's fine. But yeah, that's my age. If I had if there's any indicator how old I am, that's fine. Wee! Okay, but we love Dark Espeon. So pretty. Pretty baby. I love Espeon so much. And this card, just the, like, galaxy. Oh, so pretty. I didn't get one, but I am a knower. Excellent. I still have my gold Charizard card from Happy. Oh, that's so sick. Excuse me, those were from Burger King. I love the fighting in the chat right now. This is Elliot, brother. Boy, Matt has been collecting all the Lugia cards recently. Okay, Lugia's great. The Legendary Birds Lugia movie, amazing. Did you know that Lugia wasn't meant to be part of the actual gen of Pokemon? Like, it was supposed to be... It was this really weird lore thing recently, like they made him for the movie, but then they didn't really, like, he doesn't really have a place in the world of Pokemon as much. Like, every legendary is kind of, like, intentional, and Lugia is, like, kind of more random. It was just, fuck. And now I just sound like an idiot for, like, bringing this up, but then not really knowing much about it. But, very fascinating history about Lugia Pokemon. We just got good old boy. Good old boy. I will also say that not all the damage on these cards, because this one is so sad, was from me. Okay, not all the damage was from me. I collected a lot of them, but I also bought a lot from my brother and my neighbor at the time. They would upcharge me a lot of money, and I still bought them because I was obsessed with Pokemon cards. I used all my allowance. It's fine. And then one day, my family was holding a garage sale, and my neighbor kid, who I always got Pokemon cards from, was like, I'm gonna try to sell all my Pokemon cards. And then I was a little sneaky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever admitted this, but, like, he was like, okay, if these don't sell at the end of the day, I'll directly sell them to you at, like, a way less cost. And they didn't sell at the end of the day. People were interested, but I kept chasing them off because I really wanted those fucking Pokemon cards. I still paid an exorbitant amount of money for them. Those Pokemon cards were mine. Yes, I am familiar with Gulbagel. Yes, Gengar is, like, so many people, like, so many friends that I know's favorite Pokemon. I love my baby. That's my baby right there. Little island card. Oh, I love the island card sets. That was amazing. Good night, good night. We love Slowking. Okay, Slowking also in the Legendary Bird movie is just iconic, because if you watch it in English, he's just, like, standing in the snow. He's just like, I need pants. And I love that for him. Let's see. Let's see. What else do I have in this? Okay, well, I mean, there's that. There's that right there. It's not like first edition or anything, but there's that. So, I like the OG Charizard. Whee! Fun. There's that. I will be robbing you. Dude, they're like, my like Dark Charizard too. Wee-oo. Honestly, okay, I had such a scare. Okay, so all these, right, have existed my entire childhood into my adulthood. I'm, what, 30 now? And I've had them for plus 20 years. Okay, right? I've done so much. And I freaked out. I had gone... I'll leave the back door open and the binder out. The binder needs air, right? You need to aerate it. So, like, put it out. I went to college and I thought I hadn't taken my Pokemon binder with me or whatever. And my house burned down. My dad's house burned down, which is notoriously where I kept all of my nerd things, and my house burned down. And I was so scared that my Pokemon cards had burned up in that fire. And like 2 years passed, and I just assumed they were gone, and they were just sitting in a box that I had. And I am so happy that they didn't burn in that fire. Thank God. But yeah, I thought I had just lost everything. So I'm really glad that these still survived, and like I still have all of them. And my brother, I think my brothers did go, but I had bought most of the cards off of him by that point, so it's fine. It's fine. But like, yeah, like look at the little, he's not hollow, but it's a little first edition Charmander, because I always really liked that art. He looks so cute. He looks so adorable. But oh wait. I do love my 2 Arcanines. Look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous. The light Arcanine, are you kidding? Like, what a showstopper. What a babe. Love. Big love. Ugh. Amazing. And then we have, yeah, it's so much didn't survive, and there's a lot that in that like fire that I miss. I had been collecting like old manga that have since gone out of publishing. Like I had about 300 different manga that I had gotten from like thrift bookstores, and all that kind of stuff. And they don't even like make them anymore. And I had this beautiful collection, and that unfortunately burned up in the fire, but it's fine. And boomers want us to have kids. This is what life is about. Exactly. I've kind of started buying packs again, to the Sagat Sentai. I've kind of started buying packs again, but I'm so out of practice that like, I'm like, oh, I can't go to the store and just buy packs. No, you have to like really figure out your shit now. Like you have to be on top of the pre-releases and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. I just wanted to buy some Pokemon cards. Cause like, it used to be a thing that most of these came from was that if I got a good grade, or if I did really well in my sports games, like soccer or water polo, like if I made a bunch of goals, like a certain amount of goals, then my dad would take me to the corner. I love you, happy birthday, Queen! Everyone, please say bye to Jessica, and happy birthday, we love her so much. Hi! Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, my dad would take me to this corner store, little place that would sell Pokemon cards, and that's how I got most of them. And then, yeah, that corner store market went away, and this is where I was getting to. I just got to electric. So I was just doing the switches off the binder, but like, have my old Jolteon. That's cool. But then, the 3 different Raichus. Because we love Raichu in this house. So good. When he used to have Chonk on him, like, He's so chunky. Do you have the Pokemon TCG for GBC? I don't know what that means. What is GBC? I'm sorry. I'm a little stupid. It's fine. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I had some more water ones. Oh, another island card. Yes. I love the island cards. They're the cutest. Oh, Game Boy Color. Yes. Okay. I didn't have Pokemon TCG for Game Boy Color. I had Pokemon Silver for Game Boy Color. That was like my first first video game was Pokemon Silver on my Game Boy Color. That's what got me started off all on this. Yeah. But then, oh yeah. I was getting into other stuff. On my Chikorritas. Oh, there's more sticker cards! Wait. I have like 3 more of like the old weird sticker cards. These were crazy. Also, I don't know why, but I've always liked Lickitung. And this card always, I was like, yeah, I also want to just like eat food like that. Just shove it all in my mouth. Good times, good times. But yeah, okay, I'm still organizing stuff and finding old cards, but those are some of my favorites and cool ones. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this journey. I want to get a bunch of more cards eventually, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It's fun. Have a Switch and then you can play Pokemon Game Boy TCG on it. Oh, Lickitung is me when I'm watching. What does that mean? Explain yourself. When you're watching the Olympics? Hello? Okay. We're gonna switch to Lego. Oh, thank you! Thank you for the 1,000 bits! Thank you! Here's a few more bits. Thank you. Okay, I already took the pieces out, but we have the wildflower bouquet. The bouquet, that is the fancy way to say bucket. The bouquet. I thought this was very on theme for, you know, my whole general, this, can I, oh wait, yeah, this guy. It's like, can I make my VTuber, this is harder than I thought to make my, like, VTuber, like, interact with my hands and then have it, no. Okay, anyways, I have this, and I thought it was on brand, so that's what we're gonna do. What did I? Oh, I have that. Okay, wait. Do I want to do? Ooh, no, I'll just do. Yeah, we're on tablet. Okay, so if you have any homework or anything like that, or any drawing you want to get done, if you want to build some Legos with me, feel free to join the party. At this point, we're just kind of gonna have like chill chat and Legos, because I know I will get like hyper focused on this, so I am sorry if I forget to look up a chat occasionally. Every time I played Pokemon, I got to the first gym and I couldn't beat them. I gave it to my brother to beat and then never played it after. See, my brother was a lot better at Pokemon than I was in terms of like, we would battle each other. And I just don't train my Pokemon to be great in battle. Like, my teams weren't like built for harmony or anything like that. They were built because I liked the way that I just had my favorites on my team. Okay, I'm guilty of doing this. Okay, I'm gonna organize some pieces before we get started because I like having things organized. I don't know if you're like me, but I need my things to be organized. But yeah. My brother was so much better at Pokemon and he would just like kick my ass, but he's like much more a logistical player. I was always like between Wii, like Wii games or Super Smash Bros. Or like Soul Calibur or Halo. I was a button masher. I'm gonna own up to that. I was definitely the person who just smashed buttons and hoped for the best. So a lot of people hated that, and that's fine. But it got me through. Oh no, wait, these are, okay, wait, no, they're the same. Okay, I thought they were like slightly different, and I was like, no, I just wanted to organize you into a big pile, but why do you have to be a bitch? Okay. Leaves, up there. Okay, and then we got another bag. Button masher button masher derogatory. Okay, food is made, excellent. We love food. We love food. Explanation, I'll be stuffing my face with unhealthy food while watching the world-class athletes. Ah, so that's why you're a lick-a-tongue. I get it, I get it. That's valid. I do feel really funny when I'm being all judgmental about like professional athletes' performances. And then I'm like, I couldn't do that, but they make it look so easy. They make it look so easy, and I think that's unfair. No, it's fine. I also can appreciate the effort and ease of how they make it look, because, you know, I used to be like a water polo player, and I don't know. I don't know how far I could have gone in the water polo world. I did get water polo scholarships, and I played in the Junior Olympics, but when I got to college, I just didn't really want to be at practice like all the time. Like, I actually wanted to just kind of have a life to live outside of the sport, and that just like wasn't a possibility if you chose to continue sports in college. Bro, how did you not land that triple axel? It was so easy. What are you doing, idiot? Yeah, that type of thing. Like, okay, for me, the one show that I can criticize and I actually feel valid in my criticism is Great British Bake Off. I get so upset watching that show. Like, I feel like I am a person, like a dude watching sports who's like really into his sports team and he yells at the TV. I am that with Great British Baking. So, yeah. I hope it doesn't make me sound like a jerk, but one of my favorite ways of playing Magic is stocking maybe like 20 blue mana countering cards, perhaps get my monsters some boosts as I shut down my opponents. This is why everyone hates blue. Okay, yes, I am an actual baker. Okay, so now I want to know, do you have a show that you watch that you feel qualified to be able to criticize? Like, because mine is Great British Baking, but I feel like I'm kind of like, can talk some shit on dumb things that I see in the show because I was a baker. Like, I know there's like a metalsmithing one, a pottery one, there's like even a pumpkin carving competition. There's a bunch of cooking ones, so I know that. But like, do you ever watch, like, is there a sport that you can criticize? That type of thing. Does anyone have a show that they actually feel like kind of valid in criticizing? I'd be curious to know. Are we talking about fiction or reality show? I mean, anything that's like a competition show or like a sport, because like if it's fictional, then you can't really criticize it because it's fictional to begin with. But I don't know. Because like I can criticize Great British Baking because when they don't do something right in their recipe, and I'm like, bruh, how could you miss that? That was so simple. Like, I wouldn't have missed that. What do you mean you didn't let your bread proof long enough? You fool! You fool! I work in the tech field, so I see a lot of things that drive me up a wall. I bet. OG Iron Chef. Ooh, interesting. Do you work in cooking at all? Cause like I used to, you know, yell at the screen on Iron Chef, but I wasn't like a chef, so I don't know if I had much validity to do that. Oh, no, it's okay, no worries. I was always so fascinated at the process and seeing the results. Yes, Iron Chef is a really good one. Is Iron Chef the one? Yeah, the Iron Chef is the one that started off Japanese, and then moved on to America. I feel like Funyun always says that he really liked the OG Iron Chef way more than he likes the American one. You don't have any shows you could do this with. You don't have any shows you could do this with yet. We'll find you one. I'll find you one. Okay. So, now I've got all my little bits and pieces set out. I think these are the stalks for the flowers. Okay, I'm making... Oh, wow, it is bright. It is weird lighting in my room. Okay, that's fine. I will make this work. Ha. Classic Iron Chef is so much better, yeah, and very fun to watch. I watched a lot of Iron Chef, but I've kind of watched, like, the newer stuff, but, like, years ago, but it wasn't a Japanese show. And I always loved watching Morimoto. Iron Chef Morimoto. Love. Okay. Sorry, I'm, like, gonna get into, like, vague focus. Because, like, I feel like I could mess this up really fast, you know? Just by talking. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how well I do at multitasking on stream. Purely from just an over-the-shoulder bits and pieces. I detest the Millionaire Matchmaker. It's actively sexist and harmful. I've never even heard of that show, and I feel like it's a good thing that I haven't heard of that show now, because what the fuck? We don't like sexist shows. That's never fun. Oh wait, no, I have to make this like, okay, I have to make like 3 of these. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna could never get behind the American Iron Chef. Felt like it was missing missing that magic something that made the OG so special. See, like, I wouldn't even know, because I don't think I watched the OG, or I don't even know if I could find the OG. I just started watching the OG, like, Anthony Bourdain TV show last night. That was really fun and, like, interesting to see him so young. And then a little bit of trivia. Chairman Kaga isn't laughing after he bites into that huge pepper. He's trying not to spit it out until after the shot is done, because apparently he was allergic to bell peppers. That's hilarious. What? The thing with Morimoto is that in the original Iron Chef, he comes in as the young boy, like the rock star rebel of Japanese cooking. Oh, that's funny. So he was, like, very different. I love a character development. No, wait. I didn't mean to do that one. What Iron Chef watch? Yeah, we should. We should do a little watch-along stream. Watch me, like, we'll all watch the OG Iron Chef. I can find the clips of it. That'd be great. Reality TV sucks by and large. I don't watch reality TV, so, like, I'm pretty avoidant of it. Haven't did the flowers? Yeah, probably, maybe. Maybe. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They need to bring back Face Off, the sci-fi makeup costuming show. I agree. Oh wait, shoot. No. I put on a piece before another piece. I really liked Face Off. That was so inspiring to me as a costumer when I was growing up. So, did you ever see that? Yes, I did see that. Sorry, that was the question that I was answering. I love Alton Brown. I did love Alton Brown's show because it was based in science of cooking, and anytime that there's like an explanation of the science of cooking, I love that. So America's Test Kitchen is also a super great show. Highly recommend. Or just their stuff in general, you know? Okay. Bucket, the Japanese Iron Chef blows the American one out of water. The kitchen stadium is huge, and there's so much pageantry and theatricality. I love that. Oh, I think I'd probably way more like it. I just didn't know where to watch it. I ended up cleaning the kitchen as well, but man, that was some good chicken and rice. Hell yeah! Good job for cleaning after. That is good. That is good behavior. Excellent job. I'm sometimes very bad at cleaning my kitchen after because I'm like so tired. Now I got the epic theme in my head. Yeah, love the flower Lego sets. I really watch reality TV shows. I've been watching MasterChef. Yeah, I love MasterChef. Fun to watch for a while, but a show I really want to watch later. Oh. It's fun to watch for a bit to wait for a show I really... Yeah. It's kind of like I watch a lot of like shows like Iron Chef or Master Chef or something like that to kill time. Like, it's great when I'm editing because my little stupid ADHD brain needs so much stimulation that like when I'm editing photos on my phone, I need to have like music or something going on in the background, and there's such good background shows. I use Great British Baking for that a lot too. It's a good background show. Alton Brown's Good Eats, yes. We love Alton Brown's Good Eats. The closest thing I watch to reality TV are the Dropout shows. Yeah. Honestly, I don't... Do those even count? They're such a different breed. I feel like they don't even, like, you know... Oh, wait. What is going on? Ah! I almost started doing something without... Okay. There we go. Wait. Okay. You can watch it on Tubi. Okay. I don't have a Tubi subscription. Wait, not Tubi. Wait. Film Rise on YouTube has some episodes. Excellent. Okay. I'll figure it out. I can do my, like, searching later. It's just, like, you know, when I'm on stream. And, like, my keyboard is off to the side right now. It's, like, literally resting up against my computer. It's not the best. And I've learned my lesson to not do that anymore. But I'm too scared of shifting it because earlier, my connectivity to things was having issues, and then like a bunch of apps just didn't want to work, so I'm just like, okay, computer gods, I will just appease to you right now, and we're not gonna touch anything. We're not touching anything. And earlier in the stream is very embarrassing because I don't know how to do fucking shout outs. Jesus Christ, I'm such a bad streamer. Anyways. Yes, the US Iron Chef has the guy from Brotherhood of the Wolf. Huh. I don't know what that is. I haven't watched the new Iron Chef in so long. Wait. No. Wait, what? Give me a second, chat. What the fuck is happening? What did I do? I didn't do that. They're just like, oh, I put it on twisted. Okay. Ah! No! I lost the leaf! Okay, it's right there. Yay! Okay, shout outs to, yeah, I think that's the way to do it. It was just really embarrassing earlier, and then I couldn't get to my keyboard. It's the same issue. Oh god. Hey! Okay, that leaf doesn't want to stay on, and that's not my fault. He keeps wanting to slide out. Don't like it. Okay, I'm staying on there, mother. Just get. Okay, next one, because we're so full of life right now. Okay, shout out to women, by the way. We love women. I don't know why we're shouting out women, but I mean, we love women. Only one screen for my neurodivergent brain? No, I need like 5 screens at once. That is the reality of my fucking, oh. And then it's really funny because I like need so much stimulation, and then I get really overstimulated really easily. If I'm not in control of like what's going on, like if I'm not in control of the volume of music or like the audio around me, I get so overstimulated so fast, and it's like really embarrassing because I get really kind of bitchy. Whoops. I love the playmat and mousepad. Thank you. It's the lilies. Oh yeah, you can see the little friends up here. Also, pro Lego builder. Thank you. I'm doing so well, guys. It's not that hard. Okay. Oh wow. We're gonna make a tall branch thing now. We're just gonna. Okay. I just gotta make a tall tower for this. Yeah. Just wanted to shout out my moms out there. Nice. Working moms. Hell yeah. We love... Shout outs to women and working moms, and you know what? Hell yeah, we can keep this train going. I love this positivity. Commands usually, yeah, require some stream bot. I thought I had, but you know, it's fine. Okay. Okay, I only need 7. Okay, that's okay. 4. Counting. That's 5, 6, 7. Okay. 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 And then we. What? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Oh my god, we've got a branch. We've got a nice little leaf accessory. Oh, I don't have like a vase. How do I... Shit. How do I... Okay, this is gonna... I don't want this to break. Okay, oh god. Ah! Wait, okay, no, I have a water bottle. I have a water bottle, and I'm gonna pour it out into the other water bottle. And I'm gonna chug some water. And then I'll have something for it too. Ah! Okay, actually, I don't want to drink that. I just stuck... Oh god, chat. I just stuck my nose into my water bottle. And there was very clearly a fucking spider web. Or something in that. I hated that. I hated that so much. Okay. I can't believe the Lego stick just moaned and grunted when you connected them. Definitely the Lego piece. Exactly. Definitely the Lego piece. Okay. That was, yeah, honestly. Thank you. I have the other water bottle. This is why we wash the bottles. Yes, Funyun. It is why we wash the bottles. I forgot that water bottle from last stream, and it was just down here, and that happens. I have a fresh one that I have washed. See? Whee! I gotta burn my face at this point. I don't want that, you know. I don't know what it was. Maybe it wasn't a spider web. I don't see other evidence, but there was something. It was like a dust bunny. Just got up in my nose. Alright. Okay, that's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh, I wanted to get ahead of myself. And then... Stick with me, guys. I really know how to Lego them. Lego my ego. I know you said you had mods, but if you need more, I volunteer as tribute. Okay, I will probably take that up later. You seem chill, Mechagodzilla. Also, you have the username Mechagodzilla, so I already am immediately biased. I don't have to count these ones because it's the last one, okay, guys? I'm being responsible. Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a mistake, I think. Now with 100% less spiders. Ah! Get back here. Thanks to Traylon for the sub! Yay! Thank you for the gift of sub. And thank you for a tier 1 sub. Excellent. Anyways, my food stuff is consumed. I will get back to Pokemon stuff. Excellent. Alright. And now we go. What was that? What was that? That was so weird. I've never heard that before. Crazy. Absolutely wild. But yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So we got branches. We did this. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing like a yellow flower. We're doing that one next. Okay, so this is very interesting. We're gonna make 2 of these. Okay. We'll just do them both at the same time. I'm gonna be efficient about this. That was a very convincing ribbit. It's one of my hidden talents. Yeah, anyways. Figured out I could do that very young, and then I just didn't shut up for a very long time, and it probably annoyed the shit out of my family. But, hey, that's fine. They didn't know how to handle my ass being neurodivergent. Damn, you got the freaky ass Lego set. I mean, shit. Matt Mercer must be I don't know if I understand that joke. I know Matt Mercer, but I don't know a lot about Matt Mercer or why that would be a funny joke. Wait. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, am I all putting these the right way? Okay, cool. Cool, cool. It'd be funny if my fam just thought I had a frog infestation. It would be. I used to be able to sound exactly identical to a seagull. And I'm not even kidding you. I did sound like a seagull. I am not going to do that because it would absolutely, 1, destroy my throat. 2, I basically have to scream to do it. So I'm not gonna cause a noise disturbance. So Bucket, with how amazing your fantasy, whoa, oh my god, thank you for the gifted subs. Oh my goodness, if you just got a gifted sub from Bassman, please send a thank you in chat. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. So Bucket, the chat is going. Ah! With how amazing your fantasy and Renfair costumes look, can't help but wonder, do you happen to partake in D&D sometimes? I would love to partake in D&D sometimes, and I did on stream once on my friend's stream, but I have not had many opportunity to play D&D. I have made many a character, and there were promises of playing D&D, but then D&D did not happen because one of the things about D&D is the scheduling stuff. Which always is a burden, and that got to us. So I just have not had chance to play D&D as much as I'd like to, even though I'd really want to. Also, kind of roleplay makes me like overwhelmed. Like because I like doing the correct thing. Like I don't like being a burden to people, and I'm also like a giant people pleaser. So I do need to like try playing some more D&D because maybe that would help me break out of that habit, you know? Because when I'm role playing, I get so concerned about doing the correct thing necessarily that I like get stunted in my role play. But then I felt like when I was playing with my friend on their stream and I got a little bit better at it by the end. But I don't know. I'm a people pleaser to boot. 100,000 honey drop point reward makes seagull noise. Oh god. So basically you can communicate with creatures of both swamp and the beach. Exactly. Exactly. And then Mothman. Cause I just can. Cause why not? Didn't get a sub, but thank you for supporting Bucket anyways. Yay! Thank you so much. That was very kind. Gee, Bucket, how come Twitch lets you have 2 hype trains? I don't know. Hype trains have always just been a mystery to me. I don't really understand them. I don't understand what people can do with them. I know they just happen, and it's super exciting because that means chat is popping off with support, and I love that. Also there is a hype train little emote that I like to, woo! Watching this to wind down after running a game of D&D, how did it go? I think DMing is such an interesting, thing. Whee! We got a hype train! Thank you! Oh, thank you so much for the bits! Thank you so much, Muganistic? Munguistic? I'm so sorry I just butchered your username probably about 7 times. Mungs works. Excellent. I'm just so sorry. I know what that is. Got my girlfriend. I just made it for our first anniversary. I got my girlfriend to try a one-shot with 2 of my D&D friends, but it did take some planning and scheduling. Yeah, it's really hard. I feel like the only reason I got to do the D&D thing was because it was like a scheduled stream. So, like, there was an obligation to show up sort of deal, because we were all like, oh, we want to make content. I feel like it just needs to be that type of thing. Like, you need to be like, okay, we're making like a podcast or something, and just like plan it way out. I feel that it took me a while to get to the mentality of, okay, I think my character would do this, and not worry too much about if that's the right thing to do, you know? Exactly. Like, it stresses me out even playing Baldur's Gate. I get too concerned with what is the right option, and it's supposed to be an exploratory game. But actions have consequences, and consequences terrify me. I just want to know I'm doing well. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got these weird titty cup things. They look like little nipples, okay? I mean, what? What? Just, no one... It's fine. Okay. We're putting one of these on titty cup. Shout out to boobs. Session went really well. We had kind of lost steam over the last few sessions, but we got the players headed in a good direction. Now it's getting excited once more. Excellent. We love that. Okay, we have a flower. Woo! Most excellent. And we have second flower. Okay, we're on to the next one. Making this little weird, like, baby's breath flower, I think. Something like that. Were you the kid who chose... Were you the kid who fuck. Were you the kid who chose your own adventure books? Choose your own... Fuck! Dyslexia is a bitch. Okay. Read choose your own adventure books, but stuck your fingers to backtrack in the case you didn't. Yeah. And. Okay. Dodo go for reading lessons. Yeah, haha. I already had a bunch of. Okay, you don't actually know how much that triggers me because I had to go through a lot of extra tutoring in my fucking life and it was the bane of my fucking existence, okay? I went to that fucking tutoring thing called Sylvan and then I had a bunch of after school classes that I shouldn't have had to do. I'm stupid. Okay? I'm not stupid. English is hard. Language is hard. Thank you so much for the bits in the midst of my pained ranting. I'm sorry. No, it's actually funny. I don't really care. Like I loved a lot of learning. I just, man. I was not good at it. And it would be like this thing where I went into AP English. Like I was in AP English all through like high school. So like I am smart and I am pretty well read. I just have to be very deliberate with my reading if I'm doing it for studying. And sometimes chat's going by so fast and I get really excited about replying that my eyes read faster than my brain is processing, too. So, like, it's not only, like, kind of scrambled, but then my brain is just slower than my eyes are reading. Even though I can read things pretty fast and get, like, a general understanding, speaking out loud and having that process the same way in my brain when I'm trying to communicate out loud is way different. I can speed read like a motherfucker and I'll be able to process stuff, but you ask me to, like, my brain still wants to speed read when I'm trying to read something out loud and that just doesn't work. It just does not work. Okay, what are we doing here? Words are dumb and stupid. Check out this clip. Yay! Thank you so much for clipping. I really appreciate when people clip in chat. I know I can't see them right now, but I do genuinely really appreciate clips. Thank you. My group rotates systems and DMs so everyone can have a chance to play and try different games. We're trying Cosmere tomorrow. Oh. Is Cosmere like a special D&D like realm, like the fairy realm or something like that? I might sound really stupid, but I just really haven't had that much time to play or like many opportunities to play D&D. So let's see, what am I doing? Okay, we're putting these things on top of that. Things I would have never guessed from YouTube shorts. Oh my god, buckets. I swear like a sailor, and it's a problem. It's a really big problem, to be quite honest. My family wants to murder me sometimes with how much I swear. It's like second nature to me, and I have a 9-year-old sister that I should not be swearing around, but they do say that people who swear a lot have higher signs of intelligence, so don't take that with a grain of salt. I'm completely just being silly about that, because I know there's a lot of people who do swear who are not the sharpest tools in the shed. So aye, we bastards, blistering barnacles. Cosmere is the set in Brandon. I've read one book by Brandon Sanderson, and it's the one book that does not exist in like the world of everything else that he writes. I think it was like the Wizard's Guide. That was interesting. That was an interesting book. Okay, and we're making these little like flower things. Shout out to bitches that swear, even though Twitch doesn't like those, and I have to like I have to allow the swearing every time. Okay. Why? Okay, my arms are like odd. Jesus Christ. My arms are oddly sore from the gym. Not oddly sore. I like absolutely destroyed them. But like right under my armpits, that's sore. So like when I'm doing this motion is like tensing the muscle like near my armpit, and it's sore and I don't like it. And I'm like trying to like squeeze my arms together right now. Okay. Oh! Thank you for the follow! Shout out to Twitch withholding my messages. Oh, shit, fuck. Okay. I'm doing a little... Okay. I got something. Something's going. Wait. Okay, no, I'm doing things right. I'm doing things right. I promise. Ooh! I could have sworn I followed your first account when you first announced it. Oops, no worries, no worries. Let's see, what's going on in chat. I have a sibling who once said that swearing is quite cathartic. It really is. I mean, it really fucking is. Gifted one sub, thank you! Thank you so much! It's going to be similar in some ways to D&D, but DMs will have a lot more work to shoulder as a result. There's more class options, but no level cap to characters. Ooh, that's crazy. What recipes require a lot of eggs? Flan, custards, souffles, frittatas. Ooh, what is not frittata, the quiche? Do you have a lot of eggs right now, Icy? Do you have, oh yeah, you have chickens. Wait, you have chickens. You have chickens? You have chickens. That's me with my siblings, nibblings. No swearing around them, no meowing at my wife like a cat. So real. I, like, me and Funyun have, like, little vocal stim noises that we do at each other, and, like, reminding ourselves not, like, well, personally, he probably has an easier time with this, but I have to remind myself not to make those noises in public in front of other people because they'll just look at us really strange and like, my bad. I hope you didn't think arm day was over. This is so straining my arms right now. I've been reading The Wheel of Time, which he was asked by the original author and his wife to finish the story for. Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait. Never get to watch your streams anyways while I'm always at work. Time zones be damned. No, I'm sorry. I will try. I meant to do an earlier stream, and then I don't know what happened to my computer. I think because I was changing the storage and memory data, couple things got wonky on my stream, and then I had to troubleshoot some shit. And then I was also trying to set up a new vacuum, like a new Roomba thing. And sometimes I just have a thing. I think some smart technology just does not need to exist. Like, why the vacuum onto my app is a fun idea, but it doesn't work very well, and I just don't think that's a necessity. I don't know. Hitting your head while being stung by wasps is a good way to start swearing a lot and making up new words. I can say that from experience. No, I agree. When I stepped in the wasp nest, which we were talking about earlier, yeah, that I had quite a colorful library of words that I was... Swearing has been shown to reduce pain. Ooh, I didn't know that. Your arms may hurt, but soon you're going to be jacked. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. You know, honestly, the hardest part about working out is eating enough protein for me. That is, the protein intake always will suck. Yeah, I'm getting like 6 to 7 eggs a day. Oh, damn. My order at Denny's, 33 eggs scrambled. Are you like fucking Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec? Fucking just all the eggs you have back there? There's so many words out there. The issue is that fuck is extremely versatile. It is. It is. It's very versatile. Have you seen the video of the two cockatoos seeing each other at the pet store? Oh my god, no, but birds with their vocal stems, like, I'm like, I relate, buddy. Yeah, I feel the stream time pain. It's nearly 2 a.m. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. I feel like that's the hard thing about streams is like, I'm always gonna make someone upset with the stream times, and maybe sometimes it will be myself because like maybe I don't want to stream like really late into the night or get up early to do that, but I will because I love you guys and I will try to make it varied. My bad though. Sorry, I thought this was a safe space to stim out. What? My roommate will meow at me in different tones and dialects, and we have an entire conversation while I speak normally. Okay, different tones and dialects for little noises. No, it really does mean different things, and you can have your own language with it. I swear to God. Okay. I have been summoned through the art of the gift of sub. Hello. If you're wondering about the name, it's a funny reference to Kamen Rider. Nice, I like that. Smart light bulbs and smart toilets are hilarious to me. Yeah, wait, there's smart toilets? I'm sorry, I just processed that. There's smart toilets now? Like, I know, like, Japanese toilets are insane, but, like, is it a toilet that hooks up to an app? Cause, like, what? No, because why do I have to make an account to use my washer and dryer? Real. It's so real. Oh, okay. I've been making these little things and I was like, do I stop making them? But then it's 5 per thing. So it's actually 10. Okay. Oh. Got a weird little flower thing. Okay, we're doing, it's a little baby's breath. Mr. West Coast over here. To be compared to Ron Swanson is beautiful. I'm glad you like that. I do love Ron Swanson. Is there any manga or manhwa that you're currently reading? I'm not really currently reading anything. I've just been like, this is not manga. I've been keeping up with One Piece, per usual. But I was getting into reading Apothecary Diaries, and then I wanted to get into reading Freyrin because I'm impatient, and so those are the two that I would say that I'm into. I was reading Apothecary Diaries, so I can't say that I'm reading that one right now. I'm reading some webtoons though. I do, and the webtoons names just completely went out of my head. There's 2 of them that I read that I really, really love. Fuck. Oh, Suitor Armor. Suitor Armor is a really good. And then, oh, there's one about a shark boy and the Golden Mermaid. Siren? It might be just, no. Fuck. Shoot. If you read webtoons, Golden Mermaid Boy and Shark Band. It's really, really great. Oh my god, Kanya is an hour and ahead. How dare you not stream earlier? My bad. Hey Siri, flush this shit. Oh no, I activated Siri on my phone. Go away. I'm done. Bye, Siri. Shit. Okay, okay. Oh, it was like my phone was activating, so my VTuber wasn't. My VTuber wasn't responding. I was wondering about Shark Boy and Lava Girl. What? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I know that one is really beautiful and it's sad. Yes, and it just started its final season. I'm so sad I cannot remember the name right now. That's really funny. Whoopsie. But it's really good, and you should read it. Oh my god. Suffering from a catastrophic bit failure. Oh no. Oh, I keep bending these fucking little branches. Jesus Christ. I'm not the best at coordination, and this is why I don't do any fiber arts very seriously. Knitting, embroidery, crochet, sewing. My hands are stupid. My hands are stupid. I can paint fine though. I can do painting. I don't know. Different thing. I have those Hue light bulbs and they are great so far, but when I had to move back to my parents, my dad almost threw out a lamp with one of the bulbs still in it. No, that's not good. Castle Swimmer. Thank you. It is. I love Castle Swimmer. You think I wouldn't because I didn't know what the name was until 2 seconds ago, but I love it. No. Chat. There might be a missing Lego piece. Okay, wait. I'm not delusional. No? Shit. Because this one still exists and it needs 3 and there's only 2. No. Oh no. I don't see it. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, this is terrible. It might be a surplus piece. I really hope so. Oh, I guess I should check this first. Okay, wait. I gotta put these on top. I gotta stack them. And then I go in. This is like very funny to like be perceived in my chaotic like building process. As the more I do streams, you'll like more see my crafting because I'll probably do crafting streams. And you guys, what? No, I don't like this. I don't. Okay. I feel like I'm, fuck, wait, no, it's not. No, it's not a surplus piece. God, wait. Okay, wait, there's one over here. Okay, I might have freaked out. It is, okay. God damn it, that was embarrassing. I like almost freaked out for a hot second. Jesus Christ. It's fine though, because we don't need it. We're good. Everything's good. We got both them. Yay! Is there a Twitch tag for art or crafts or Legos? I don't know. Is maybe? I don't know. Good live stream fails. Shut the wanna fight? Wanna fight, buddy? Won't have it. Oh wait, I took away my tablet. Wait. I'm gonna add my other Lego pieces. Okay, if you ever haven't had these from Costco, if you have a Costco membership, fucking love these. These are great. Okay. I gotta stack it. Okay, 1. You gotta get to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Okay, sorry. I had to like focus there for a second, so my bad. Okay. Check out. I've been watching all the Epic musical reactions. I have not watched Epic the Musical yet, so maybe we can do a watch stream together. Does this feel like the same? Okay. So we're making a bouquet. A bouquet! So we got 3 different types. This is only bag 1. We're still... Dang. Alright. I know I will become Epic obsessed. That's the thing. Because I was already Greek mythology obsessed. Like, someone introduced Greek mythology to me when I was about 11. And that just became the hyperfixation of my life. Delari's Book of Greek Myths, beautiful. Also illustrated amazingly. That was my Bible for like 3 years when I was in middle school and high school. And then Percy Jackson was coming out at the same time. So it just fed into the obsession even more. I fucking love Greek mythology. Yeah. 24-hour stream, let's go! That's genuinely surprising that you haven't yet, Bucket. Knowing very little about you, I cannot imagine a world where you wouldn't love it. No, totally. And I've talked about doing cosplays, and I am already like making cosplays that would pertain to Epic, but it's more that I just love Greek mythology, and I really love that everyone's like getting invested in it again. Well, because like also Hades came out, like that, the video game. And then Lore Olympus was really popular too. Not that it's a great webtoon or anything, but I enjoyed it. It was trashy. I thought it was fun. Whatever. I didn't really look into it that deeply. No, it's not a 24-hour stream. Oh my god, no. I think they were just making fun of the fact that I'm only on bag 1. Okay. We are on to bag 2 though. See, I think Athena, Hermes, and Apollo would be my 3 that I would love to cosplay from the Pantheon. Those are my homies. I love them. So, Epic is like 2.5 hours at least. Okay. So like a regular musical length. Okay, now we're on bag... Ah! We're on bag 2. And once we get that open, we're gonna do our organization. Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, that's funny, because I talked to all that shit. And there is one... Do I need it? Is one shorter than the other? One is shorter than the other. See, I already, like, put a bag in the throwaway pile, but it had this piece in it. The one with flowers was gonna be shorter. That was bad. With how popular Greek mythology has gotten in the past decade, I'm surprised Disney's Hercules hasn't popped off. That's true. I thought they would try to make, like, a live action. I mean, like, I hope they don't, but I'm surprised they haven't attempted. It's sad I missed 2 hours of the stream and would have felt less bad. No, I'm sorry. We can, I mean, like, I can try doing a 24-hour stream at some point, but also, we still have a lot of Legos to get through. I will probably be on stream for, like, a hot second, so. What time is it? It's 5:54. I don't know. Probably stream until, like, 7. I got, like, another hour. I'm determined to, give the guys a good long stream. Is anyone else working on any Lego projects right now? Next, I haven't. No, I have played Hades. Okay, I was about to say I haven't played Hades. It's just that my playing of Hades was so minimal because I sucked at it really badly. And so I put it down, and then I was playing, I think I was playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey at the time, so still in a Greek mythology thing, but I was going through my hyperfixation on that game of the Ass Creed, because I do love the Ass Creed. Actually, the Ass Creed Odyssey was my first Assassin's Creed game, and I just instantly loved it because I like playing as Cassandra a lot. It's a good one. So, I want to cosplay my boy Hades. Yes, I actually got 90% done through with a Melanoy cosplay when the second game was gonna come out. So I have a Melanoy cosplay that is about like 80 to 90% done. I should probably finish that at some point because I feel like people would want to see that. I don't know, maybe people would want to see it. Are you interested in seeing a Melanoy cosplay? I don't know. Tell me. You would make a great wind god from Aphelios from Epic. I do love the wind gods. I think Hades is one of the few gods not to make an appearance in Epic, which normally I'd tag as a spoiler, but it's based on the Odyssey. You know, I've already read the Odyssey. Like, that too. I've read the Odyssey, so I'm already familiar with the story. Like, the point that, like, I haven't watched Epic, which is like a musical, and I think I'll love the music and stuff like that, but I'm very familiar with all the source material, so it's not like I don't know what I'm getting myself into when I get into it. I'm carving a mushroom key out of wax so I can mold it and cast it in silver. Holy shit! That's cool, BB. Is that like practice for rings later too? Because you were talking about carving rings. That's sick though. I love this. This is good use of time. Ass Creed, shout out to Ass. Do I use a controller for Hades? No, I was playing on PC. I'm drawing a seahorse with regular horse legs for D&D. Oh god, I want to see that. If you want to post that image on your story later on Instagram and tag me, please do, because I want to see it, and then just be like, hey, this is what I was talking about in stream. I would love that, because I want to see that image, personally. Cassandra to display gains? No, okay. The dream is to cosplay Cassandra. Yes. She has the gains for days, and I love that. I need to get so much more bulked for that, but maybe it will happen. I don't have Legos anymore. I gave them away. I assemble miniatures when I have time. So far, I mostly paint. That's cool. I would love to try assembling miniatures. Hades 2 is supposed to come out soon. Oh, okay. Oh, it was the beta test. Was it the beta testing? Because I thought they released it. Nah, you'd be Achilles. Gotta have your zoomies. Achilles! I don't want to die, but I could be like really tragically gay with a Patroclus. It's fine. But like, no, I would love to be Hermes. And I actually have the wings for Hermes like on his ankles and helmet. So I will do that soon. Okay, we're making cornflower, centauret bleuet, pincel. Oh, okay, wait. No, I'm just making cornflower. That was in different languages. I thought that was the list of the flowers. Jesus. Okay. Anyways, okay, we're making cornflower, which is the blue. We have lavender. I thought oh, cornflower can come in blue and white. Never mind. I'm delusional. It's fine. I was like, why isn't it showing me the third flower? Because it's all the same thing. Idiot. Okay, apparently I need 5 of these sticks, but I feel like I don't need them until the end, so I don't know why they're telling me to pull them out right now. Okay, yeah, I was right. Okay. And I draw pictures and visual art dies. Ooh, cool. Hades 2 Dionysus cosplay would be a funny option. I love Dionysus, so I'm down for that. He's a great god. Oh wait, fuck. I still have a whole nother bag. I was like, where are these pieces? No. Don't fall off the table. That's not allowed. Negative. Okay. Yeah, Hades is a lot easier with a controller because I had the same thing with mouse and keyboard. Okay, so maybe I could give Hades another try. I'd be down for that. I did like the idea of the game. I just was not great at it. And yeah, it's fine. Not too much on the topic, but I think you would really do a great Vexala from Vox Machina. Did Vexala? I was watching Vox Machina. I think, Funyun, we need to finish that. We need to continue watching that. If you're still listening in on chat right now. But I feel like we should get back to watching that because we also we've only had One Piece to watch lately. So, and then just we've been going through Elementary. But that's a good idea. Achilles dies? What? And a million-year Greek mythology spoilers? Crazy. I'm so sorry to spoil that for you guys. My bad. I didn't know you were gonna read Song of Achilles. Okay, now am I building Lego flowers? Yes, I am. We built these 3 so far. Whee! Love that. Oh, whoops, you meant Hermes. Ha. Nice. Okay, I thought you maybe meant Hermes when you were talking. But I was just like, I'm going to assume that you know what you're talking. I like to assume people know what they're talking about first. Just because sometimes I get it. It's hard. Okay. What color is that? Oh, is it deep? Okay, it's dark green. It's the Bucket Bee! Hello! Welcome into chat. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay, you proceed. Kuma is best dad. He is. The One Piece storyline right now is absolutely destroying me. It's fine. Sadly, oh no. Okay, I have links auto blocks. I didn't mean to do that. I think, shit. Poop. There's also a God mode, easy mode. Oh, interesting. One Piece. I played Transitor when it came out. The art style and music was splendid. Ooh, okay. The manga is so hyped for One Piece because I could imagine that. I've been meaning to watch it. Is someone going to come down and visit me? Also, since you read the Odyssey, have I read? No, I didn't know that was the first fanfic. That's hilarious. Yeah, people, I'm like, I know fanfic is really old, but people are like, no, fanfic's this like weird new phenomenon. I'm like, it's really not though. It's actually really not. Wait. Jesus. How do... Oh! My bad. I wish I knew how to get more people to watch One Piece. I know, right? Like, Funyun had to ask for years to watch One Piece, like, for me to watch One Piece, and I finally did, and then I was like, oh my god, this is peak. How do I get more people to watch One Piece? But it's truly a struggle, and I can't even say anything because I know I was one of those people who it took like a really long time to convince, and now I think One Piece is too short. And the only people who don't like One Piece are the people who haven't watched it. Oda loves to do some goofy shit in One Piece, but he's not afraid to throw a brick at you emotion. No, he is not. And, like, be extremely poignant about government, you know? And world issues. It's pretty crazy, and I love it. Go, Oda. You draw women kind of weirdly, but you write them well enough that I can't get too mad. And it's all Toei's fault that they get really sexualized. What? Okay. Fine. The auto mod is mad at the word egg. Yeah, that was weird. Didn't get that. What is your time zone, Bucket? Are you said you're gonna say I am in Oregon, so it is currently 6 o'clock for me, so I was like planning on streaming for maybe, oh no, I don't like these when they're super like wiggly wobbly and they're easy to pop off. Don't like that. So I have like an hour left to stream. Would you just wait until the remake of the early arcs to get people to watch One Piece? No, I don't want to wait. I want people to watch it as it is, because like that's part of the charm of it. Like it's really cool to see its development through like the years, you know? It's basically a Roman fanfic about a guy from the Trojan War who goes to Italy and his descendants found Rome. The Romans were obsessed with it, and then when they conquered Greece, they portrayed it as it was getting revenge for Troy because of the connect. What? That's crazy. The first fanfics came from Spock and Kirk fics back in the 60s. There's a higher chance of your parents being a fic writer than most expect. Exactly, right? Ha, Oda, my anarchist king. For real, though. Okay, wait. Okay, we're doing this little spiky purple thing at the top. Ah! Okay, that really doesn't want to stay like... Oh, God. These are all... Ah! No! What the... Okay, what is going on? I don't... This is not right. It feels like I'm... Sorry. I will respond to chat in a second. I don't understand what is happening. Is it... Maybe I was supposed to do it that way? So that make... And then like that? Ah! Okay, sorry. I need to like think for a second. I need to use my brain to process. Okay. Cosplaying a sexy ass law probably influenced some people's... Yes, as it should. This doesn't feel... Okay, no, it's in there. Oh, okay. I very much miss the original designs for Nami and Robin. Yes, me too. I miss it so much. I watched it and then came to a family member... I watched it when I went to a family member home of mine and watched the first couple seasons of One Piece. It got me interested to see over the first 200 episodes. Yes. Oh, okay. My brain. Sorry. Functioning. Hello. Oh yeah, but I have had friends who watched the 1988 animation and were turned off of One Piece. So well, suck it. I don't know. Like, people, you have to understand that One Piece is old, and so you're gonna get old animation, and it's gonna be done in like the old shonen format. Oregon, have you ever been to Gravity Falls? Not exactly to like the Gravity Falls, but I've been a lot of places that were like referenced in Gravity Falls. Also Twilight. I'm envious of the lack of sale tax. It is very, very nice, I will say. Okay, wait. Sorry. I am distracted from my... Okay, we put this little thing in. I need to do... And then do a leaf. And then we put a pole. Okay. Okay. And then we do a leaf. Wait, no. Okay. Shit. Okay. We're going. Still going. Where's the... Okay, that one. Okay. Do people from Oregon really get dysentery as often as depicted in media? I don't think so. Because, like, I literally have never heard anyone get it here. So, is there a Discord? No, I'm working on one, so there will be one. I would love that, though, because I would love to see fan art. Currently, the best way to do it is just tagging me on my Instagram for this character, which is linked in my About Me, but... Yeah. Cowboy Hat Robin. Same me, Cowboy Hat Robin. Okay. Yes, getting them the old One Piece on DVD would be great. Yes, I am an enjoyer of Transfer Trans, Frankie, and Robin. I love that headcanon. I mean, Robin in general, I really love the ship. So. We love Frankie and Robin in this house. Okay. Oh. Okay, oh, that's cute. I think that turns out really well. Yeah. Here, wait, let me get the box again. Is this one? Has a bunch of different interesting flowers. Oh my god, there's so many I haven't even made yet. Holy shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make this all on stream. I said it's stream till 7, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. But we can continue next time I'm on stream. I get distracted talking to you guys. It's like I like talking to you guys or something. God. No, okay. Thank you so much, Matthews, for saying hi and being in chat. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. They're making a little lavender, I think. Do. God, I'm so organized, but I still get messed up. It's fine. The older animation was easy to understand. The newer stuff is all flashy and shiny. It can be difficult to follow at times. I've had to pause a few moments to make sense of what I'm looking at. Oh no, you gotta finish this in a different stream. Oh no! Oh no, wait! I have a whole another box. So I have like so we got stuff. We got things to make. What stocks do I recommend investing in? Do I look like a person who would know that? Anything environmentally friendly. Because fuck big oil, fuck big lumber, fuck AI. Anything that's environmentally friendly. Will you make money? Probably not. But I think you should invest in it. Do I look? There's a portrait in my local pub that looks just like Bucket with a mustache. Nice! I want to see this. I think I would rock a mustache. Actually, I know I rock a mustache because I've seen myself in my Miguel cosplay from El Dorado. So, this is a fact. Just love the passion and rewarding to the environment in the long term. Exactly. So if you're going to ask me where to put your stocks, I say in companies that want to still do good in the world because goddamn. Woo! There's a lot of people who don't want to do good in the world right now and it's a lot to process. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I would love to build that set. I built the rose bouquet, the chrysanthemum, the plum, the mini orchid, and the lucky bamboo. I did the Chinese New Year one that had bamboo, and then I've done the chrysanthemum because I really like the chrysanthemums. So, ooh, but the mini orchid sounds fun. Ooh, big lumber is spicy for Oregon. But also, yes, definitely correct. And yeah, I will keep saying it because it devastates me when I'm flying home from LA and wherever, honestly, and I'm flying over Oregon and I just see acreage and acreage of just destroyed old forests that will never grow back the same. Did you know that? If you cut down trees, it does not matter that if they replant the trees, you have destroyed ecosystems and microclimates, and it will never be back unless, I mean, potentially thousands and thousands of years, but nothing that we will ever see and nothing in any way that will be actually, like, momentous because we've destroyed the mycelium in the ground. And we've destroyed the natural pathways of how these plants are planted. When we plant the trees, it's in a very methodical manner and it does not do anything to support the ecosystem in the way that it should be supported. So, I fucking hate lumber cuts. Hemp is available. Hemp is a great product that grows fast and is everywhere and but no. Hemp is too dangerous to big lumber. Sorry, I will go on a rant about that. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, watching our government try to sell off a bunch of our land to then recut on fuck. I'm not pissed. It's fine. Oh, yeah. What did I just do? I'm sorry, what? There are cool businesses making incredible scientific leaps in things like wave technology and other super green tech. I love that. I get really excited to see that stuff, and then I get really sad when the person who is like turning plastics into fuel has been missing for about a month now. So that's interesting. Oh my god, how long has my Prime sub been available? Well, welcome. Funny how they're cutting down more trees, yet the price of paper product didn't go down like they said it would. Yeah, shocker. It's almost like, you know, they're just cutting it down for development's sake. Whatever. I hate it. And maybe, like, mine dig for oil under all the trees or whatever. Anyways, my anger is justified, thank you. I also hate ranchers because of their weird hatred for wolves. Yes! Yes, I could, ooh. Like, okay. I can just go into it. Do you want me to go into it? I'm gonna go into it, okay. As a rancher, I could understand the threat to your livestock from a wolf, but I don't give a shit personally, and that doesn't mean that you should have open season on wolves to kill them. One, the reintroduction of wolves into environments where they were hunted off drastically has improved and fixed the ecosystem, because having that predator back in the ecosystem balanced it out, because the fucking deer weren't being managed by a giant predator, and so like they were eating way too much grass and the landscape, and it was getting really, really barren, and it was killing off like the habitats for smaller animals. Anyways, it was just fucked up shit. So they reintroduced the wolves, and lo and behold, it had a bunch of really great benefits. And so it's really annoying that ranchers just try to kill them off. And it's like, everything is so connected. Everything is so fucking connected, and they just put open season on bears in Alaska right now, and I try not to cry myself to sleep over that every night, but you know, that's I'm just thinking this is a fucking yeah, they do even use old growth lumber nowadays. I'm not even like in bucket mode. Like, this is very funny because like this is very on brand for my character and my whole entire lore about like, yeah, the destruction of the planets. And if you watch my lore video, it's very much tied and connected, and maybe a projection of what is happening in our world right now. It's fine. Source Yellowstone. Like, I have actively been a part, like I talked about this last stream, I'm pretty sure, but like I have actively been a part of a reintroduction of a predator into an ecosystem to help balance it out. And so when I was younger, I used to work with the Roots and Shoots program, which is Jane Goodall Foundation. She's a major conservationist, if you don't know who she is. So there was different factions around like the world where you could help out an endangered species in your area. And so for me, living in Southern California, the endangered species was the Channel Island foxes. If you don't know, off the coast of California, there's a bunch of like chain of islands called the Channel Islands, which is a very like indigenous area that's not really that touched by man. But anyways, what happened in like the 80s, they were using a bunch of pesticides in the agriculture in California, and California has a massive agriculture system, and all of it was running off into the ocean, and the pesticides were affecting the fish and making them toxic because it was just absorbing into their gills from the water that they are living in. And then the bald eagles would come and they would eat the toxic fish, and it would affect their eggs. And so the eggs that the bald eagles were laying were very thin, and they would break really, really easily, and the bald eagle population declined severely. And so thus, the golden eagles, which are also in the area, started becoming a lot more prevalent because their main competitor, which was the bald eagle in the sky, was, you know, disappearing off the map. was great for them. And so then the golden eagles were over hunting all the small predators and animals on the islands, and it was endangering the Channel Island fox, because the golden eagles are big enough to eat the Channel Island fox. They're little small little things. So anyways, they become endangered. And then we had to do like a giant rehabilitation process. They're no longer endangered, which is great. But it just shows that like ecosystem is important and everything is connected, and one reaction will have a chain reaction, and it's really important that we just respect nature, but we don't do that. It's fine. There was yeah, the DDT throwback. That's my whole rant. Anyways, I don't know. It's really cool. I also like, this is where my love of foxes began, was because I got to work so closely with the Channel Island foxes, because I got to go over to the islands and then also like go into their enclosures to feed them and stuff like that. And there was this one fox, and I've told this story like a bunch of times, so you may have heard it on like an old stream of mine, but there was this fox who hated everyone. Her name was the Terminator, and they had tried to breed her several times, so, you know, she could reproduce because she was a viable female, but she was like a nasty little thing, and she bit off the ears of all of her male suitors, so they just stopped trying to mate her. And then she also hated anyone who came into her cage, and she would attack them. But for some reason, I looked like one of the old rangers that she actually liked, and so she liked me. And would let me into her cage and like chill with her. She was never like affectionate, but the fact that I like had an animal's trust in that way was the coolest fucking thing ever. Yeah. Oh, sorry, someone went to bed. Good night. Good night. Everything is interconnected, and it infuriates me that the execs will always choose the bottom line. Exactly. Fun fact about the Channel Islands, they used to be the home of the mini mammoths. I did not know that. That is really fucking rad. I always try to explain to people, I know that before the 1970s, the ecosystem almost everywhere was so devastated by logging, ranching, overhunting, overfishing, whaling, to the point that there was really almost no wildlife. Then we had like a 30-year period of a lot of progress. Yes, exactly, towards rebuilding the ecosystems, and now there's a reaction to it because a very slightly recovery makes people think that there's no preach. Fucking preach. Like literally, that's exactly it. Like we did so much damage, but then we did so much to undo that damage. And unfortunately, now we're just going fucking buck wild in the other direction and really trying to destroy all our efforts, I guess. It's fucking, I hate it. Anyways, so I have a lot of feelings. Fun fact, I also, got put on fox medicine when I was over on the islands, and I always think that's a kind of a fun fact. It wasn't like a super serious thing, but I got sand in my eye and they needed to numb it, and there was no doctors on the island because it was largely uninhabited, and it was just the rangers there that would be like backpacking. And they had like one building that had medicine and medication for the foxes. So I had gotten sand in my eye and I needed to numb it, and it was just like, it was labeled fox medicine, but I had like a pain pill that was for foxes and then a numbing cream that was for foxes. So this is definitely where my love of foxes all popped up. I have a connection to them, and I like to say that I got put on fox medicine because I think it's hilarious. Just that vague little dropper. You of all people being put on fox medicine is objectively a bit funny, right? Right? I think that's funny. I think it's hilarious. I think it's very fitting, and it suits me. It suits the chaotic being I am. I'm like, and when people are like, oh yeah, I kin foxes, I'm like, do you even kin foxes at the level I kin foxes? Like, were you put on fox medicine? I don't think so. I'm just kidding. Bucket is a shape-shifting fox confirmed. You heard it here first, folks. I mean, look at me in this form. It's already confirmed. What my brain subjectively heard was you're into foxes because you put fox numbing cream into your eye. You know, it can be that simple. It can just be that simple. You can take it that way. I think my dream job is becoming a park ranger. That was a dream job of mine for a very long time too. I was actually going to become, well, like when I was younger, I really wanted to become a marine biologist. And then that shifted, not for any like particular reason, but it just did. And then I was going to be really big into environmental studies. But then when I was taking that class in high school, AP Environmental Studies, I couldn't continue because it made me so crushingly sad and I could not handle it. And I'm a very emotional person, like the pains of the world I carry very heavily. So I wasn't going to do that. And then I was going to get into geology, but you know, I had a bunch of different things I was going to do. And then I worked on a farm. I would have loved to be a park ranger. I would still love to be a park ranger. I still think that is like a dream job for me. Oh, hey. I am being brought a flower. Would you like to see the pretty, like a real flower? Yay! It's so pretty. Thank you. Oh, it smells lovely too. I wish you guys could smell it through the screen, but I'm sorry, you cannot. It's a very pretty flower. A marine biologist. Oh my god, just like Nani. I would love to be a marine biologist from Lilo and Stitch. Yes, Nani. Yeah, but that was in the live action movie, and I have a lot of weird feelings about her becoming a marine biologist, and then she needed to go like off Hawaii, where it's like okay, make her be something else, because like literally you don't need to leave Hawaii if you're gonna be a marine biologist. That's like the best place to study to be a marine biologist. It's like absolutely like what I bet you know. I just like, oh, it makes me rant every single time because I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't understand. This was so whack. I like getting my fiance sunflowers because she'll eat what? I mean, that's fair. Flower? Apothecary Diaries? Apothecary Diaries, always. If you haven't watched Apothecary Diaries, you should watch Apothecary Diaries. Oh my god, sorry, I just got bonked. I will do it again for you. I'm so sorry I missed that. Looking at the screen. I wanted to go into evolutionary biology, but a lot of math got involved in college level and I wasn't prepared for it. I can't do math, so I switched to history and international relations. So real. Honestly, geology was a lot more math than I anticipated, and I was not about that. I was like, oh, there was a lot more chemistry involved than I anticipated. I don't know why. I thought there wouldn't be, but I did. And I think that's funny, to be honest. I'm just like, I was oblivious. The Lilo and Stitch remake was a mistake on so many levels. It really was. It really was. I'm so slow because I'm very invested in chat right now. I'm sorry, guys. This is what happens to Lego builders, isn't it? They just get invested in chat, and then I'm just like, oh. I'm gonna throw rocks at the live action Lilo and Stitch accurate. Please do. Okay. I can smell things to the point of being able to taste the scent. It's often detrimental. Oh no. Bongo bonk. Bogo bonk. I cannot smell flowers. No! That's so sad. I'm so sad for you. I'd be so sad if I couldn't smell flowers. Got a split. Enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much. I will be back at a different time soon. I promise. Hey, I came back really soon, guys. Did I not? I promised I would come back soon, and I came back soon this time. And so what I'm gonna do, again, is just set another date for myself because that's been really working, and then I will have a consistent stream schedule. it will be something. I am gonna eat my words. It's fine. What I don't understand about the Lilo and Stitch movie is I've met no one that liked it, and yet it has high ratings and has been, same. The ending of the Lilo and Stitch movie was so messed up. Yes, I'm glad everyone in this chat knows what's up. Wonderful. I love you all. Because it made me very pissed. I didn't see it, but I saw all the like reviews and spoilers and TikToks about it, and I will not be seeing it because I do not want to support my money in that. Wanted to be a biologist when younger and then not doing it, gang. Yeah! I mean, I had a lot of things that I would have done in the science world, but then I was like, but art. But art. Much to my parents' dismay. No, I'm just kidding. My mom is an artist, and so many people in my family are artists, so it's not really like a big deal that I chose to go be an artist. Okay. Gentle. Okay. Whee! I gotta make another one. The good part is if it's not actual college, you can just learn the non-math stuff of anything you want. Exactly. I love little I love educational podcasts and shows still. I'm a huge fucking nerd. Okay, so when I was younger, I voluntarily went to summer school because I just liked it. So, if that tells you anything about who I am as a person, I just wanted to take more classes. Because they had a bunch of interesting classes that weren't taught at my school, and I thought that was really fun. I wasn't really taking reading and writing for after school, but I had a Greek mythology class that was really rad, and then they had some art classes and some really cool history stuff. I don't know. I liked school education, and then I didn't because they wanted me to choose a major, and I was like, no. I will not be choosing a major. And I left college after 2 years. I do recommend college though. Oh no. Wait. Shit. Did I drop one? I might have dropped one. Okay, that's fine. I love paleontology, and that was definitely why I wanted to be an evolutionary biologist. Sick. Paleontology's rad. I would have loved to be an archaeologist, paleontologist too. Honestly, that would have been sick as fuck. Okay. Woo. I've only watched the animated version of Lilo and Stitch. No, just stick with the animated version. Just stick with the animated version. Everyone in my family are teachers. I'm the only one who's not. That's funny. I also, my mom is a teacher, and then Funyun's mom is also a teacher. So we are surrounded by teachers. And then it's very funny because I think my brother's girlfriend's mom is also a teacher. So we're just so many teachers. So many teachers. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. What am I doing? Oh, I put the little purple thing at top. Okay. It's more tedious than I want it to be. Okay. The only good thing I've heard about the live action at all is they translated the ice cream drop gag pretty well. But the fact that was the only thing I heard from the movie that they actually was basically look, ice cream fell down. That might be a scene. Oh, come on, get. Okay. Whee! Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I love a cornflower, so I do like how that looks. I think that's pretty. Okay, I think I have to do another one of them. God damn it. I'm slow on this one. Jesus. I feel normally I build Legos a lot faster, but then I kick into my insane hyper focus, and I'm just autistic childing it out, you know? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Gotta go. Thank you so much for joining us. I have lost motivation to finish my engineering degree, even though I am still interested in offshore renewable energy. The world is, not the best at inspiring people to continue with potentials for the future. I am not gonna lie, I could understand why it would be extremely daunting. Oh my god, wait. Yes. Okay, sorry, I just really love this song from Animal Crossing. Geothermal energy, maybe, that'd be great. I think we have a lot of potential with, like, solar and wind and wave energy, but, you know, they're never gonna give them great funding because they just want oil. They always just want oil. I feel like today I'm really on brand for the topics I'm talking about with my character. Like, yeah, my character would be the same exact as me about all this stuff, and it's really funny. Hey chat, did you know shit sucks? I mean, I say it a lot, but shit really does suck. Shit really does suck. Wait, okay, that's the way. This is the way. Nuclear. I mean, I don't know about that one, but that's fine. Keeping hope for an eventual future of full renewable energy. Exactly. It's very hard because I feel like a lot of the time I feel very defeated by what's going on in the world, and I struggle to find hope or motivation to continue working on things that will bring hope for the future. And I just have to remind myself that I would really love to see a, you know, eventual future of that, and I can keep dreaming of that and keep working towards it, and I'm still gonna continue to be a person who is environmentally conscious, and hopefully we can inspire other people to do the same. And that's all we can do, kind of. Yeah. Honey Fox is environmentally conscious. I am. Love when your OCs just end up being you, but like 3 steps of love. I mean, like, that's kind of the whole... When I made my OC, my character, it was kind of just like, I don't really want to be myself, so I'm gonna be me adjacent. Because I know a lot of VTubers have like designs that are so different from how they look, and I'm not really that different, like, in a sense, yes, but at the same, like, I don't have ears, but in a sense, I am very similar. Like, the Honey Fox's eye color is just an exaggeration of what my eye color is, because I have, like, a gradient, like, yellowy blue-green, but then honeycomb pupils. And then my hair is just kind of shaggy brown, so, you know, it's bucket, it's mega bucket, bucket evolution. Okay, so okay, so to be fair, I have not heard much about nuclear energy, but if Funyun is saying nuclear too, I have not read the news about nuclear. I've only heard about mistakes that have happened in the past. So that does fascinate me, and I'd actually love to read more about that. That'd be really sick. We just gotta make the future we want. Hell yeah. I would like to be hopeful, but it's sad. The most hopeful thing I can tell myself, it will get worse before it gets better. It's hard. We're not going through the easiest patch right now. But, you know, there always is the potential of a better future. I don't have ears! Immersion ruined. Sorry, guys. Cut the cameras. Fuck. Shit. I don't have ears. I lied to you all. Did I? Oh, okay, no, I didn't. I thought I missed putting a leaf on, and I was like, wait, no. Okay, so we gotta connect these to the things. Wait, you don't keep fox ears under my beanies? I know, it's very confusing. Well, it's, like I said, I'm a shapeshifter fox, so actually, you guys got me. I do have ears, they just, you know, I don't have them all the time. I gotta, like, look like a normal human occasionally, you know? It'd be kind of getting in the way of my cosplays. For real, though. Wait. What? Okay, there we go. Ah! Sue! Hi, Sue! Close enough where it's familiar, but different enough where that's fun. Yes, exactly. And then you can just do horror things to them. They don't even know. I haven't posted the Sue has posted this on their social media, and I've done it, so if you've on my Blue Sky, you'll have seen it. But there's very excellent art of Hachi that I haven't shared yet because I have to come up with the lore behind it. And I'm very excited to write the lore, and I've been slowly writing the lore, but I want it to be like an epic post to have this lore drop on. Cause Sue drew Hachi in their corrupted form. So if you want to go on Blue Sky and you can find the account that Hachi is on, that I have for Hachi there, you can find corrupted Hachi. But it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and Sue did amazing. Also, if you ever want to art commission, holler out, you know, go bug Sue on VGen. Politely, gently, and respectfully bug Sue on VGen. Because they make amazing art, and they are always, they draw OCs so wonderfully. So, yeah. Me waiting for any Sue art. I'm waiting to see if you get a model of the new form or make it a cosplay first, because it's honestly 50-50. I'd probably get a model first because so I'm gonna be real, that cosplay will take me ages to make because it's so delicious and there's so many elements and you gave me so much material to have fun with, and I love it. Yeah, if you're fine with me, grabbing the post link for, yeah. Someone pointed out that I have links blocked on my chat for some reason, and do I fix that in, can I fix that in Twitch? Let me see if I can, is that something I can fix in Twitch? Does anyone know? Like if I just go into like my channel settings right now? Yeah, someone pointed that out, and it's not something I intended to do. Stream. Fudge. I'm trying to find it. I look forward to seeing your costumes. Yes. Always new costumes. Fucking settings and moderations. Okay, moderation. Whoop! Okay. Don't go crazy. But links are being able to be posted now. Sue, you can post your link. I'm talking to the rest of the chat. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you can also VIP. What? Anyways, okay. Go check out the link that Sue just posted of Corrupted Hachi if you would like to go see some sick ass art. Because if you don't see it, then I'll have the joy of like surprising you later on. But you should definitely take the opportunity to see it right now. Okay, what do we have? We have, oh my god, we have so many. We're getting a bouquet. It's going. It's going, guys. Yee! Oh, yay, and the clips are working now too. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't just try to figure that out earlier. I thought it would be like a way bigger process, but turns out it was fairly easy. Yay, I'm glad. Anyways, if you went to go check out the Blue Sky link of Corrupted Hachi, tell me what you think. Sick as fuck, right? Sick as fuck. Okay, we are making Lupin! I love Lupin. I love Lupin. Lupin's one of my favorite flowers. Lupin, 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 Lupin. I get so excited every year to see Lupin. It's one of my favorites, and it's so pretty and colorful, and one of my biggest dreams is to go to New Zealand one day and see the giant flower fields of Lupin. I love Lupin. Yes. I don't know how to do a VIP diamond. You guys are asking me stream things I do not know. Lego, yes. Lego flower sets are so cool. I'm very interested to see how this one looks because these pieces are very interesting to me. I just looked at the art of Hachi. Yes! It's like if Hachi, okay. So like basically I have to write the lore to be a lot more detailed than this, but Hachi is both artificial and an organic life form, meaning that they infused artificial elements into an organic life form and then infused the spirits of a bee and a fox into that body to, you know, help Hachi function as its function. There's a whole lore video. I've done lore drops. You can go on my fucking Instagram and see all about it. But it's the corrupted version is like, what if this science went wrong? What if the spirits were too powerful? What if the spiritual energy like completely took over Hachi's body essentially and made it something else? And then I would love to mess around with the idea of that like happening to Hachi, like when if they ever get like overwhelmed in a situation or like emotions, they'd have to be like some cataclysmic event where Hachi would like just into the corrupted form. I think that'd be really fun. But I have a lot of writing to get done. And it's very exciting. Whee! Is that a Lego Snapdragon? It's a Lego Lupin. Yes, the rib cage is so sick. I can't wait to make the rib cage for cosplay. That'll be really fun. Honestly, that is like one of the things I'm like, the antlers and the rib cage and all the bioluminescent stuff. I'm just like, hee 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 hee. Oh, also the fact that I get to like glue conch mushrooms onto my body, that would be super rad. There's a lot of great elements to it. Sue did great. Sue did great. Sue. Fucking. Oh my god, there's a lot of pieces. Yes. We're going through, I think this will be the last flower that I make, and then we'll save this next bag and the next bouquet for next time. Because I did say I would like stop around 7. And I feel like this is gonna take me a little bit longer. But I'm having a good time. I think we're having a fun time, right? We're enjoying. I hope you guys are like having a little task too, if you're just like just hanging out and chilling with me. Lupin the Third. Hello, Buffeting Peoples. I don't know flowers. That's my husband's domain. Yes. Also, Sue, I fucking need to get you your gift that I got you in Japan at the Pokemon Center. I just like, okay, I'm gonna like just say that in chat right now so I can like hold myself accountable to doing that. But I need to get you that because I think I really like it and I'm really excited to give it to you. And I just, oh my god, my life has been crazy lately. Holy shit. But okay, I need to get that for you. I'm so excited to give it to you though. I think it's just cute. Also, I think, okay, you missed earlier because I am currently transferring all my like Pokemon cards in like, okay, my old vintage binder that I had that had like all my collections since I was 10. And so like at 10 and younger. And I've been moving them and putting them into better card sleeves, into a better binder. So we are going through earlier and going through like my favorite holos and stuff like that. So, yes, I agree, Sue. It's okay, we have lives to live and I get it. I always just love coming back to people and then being like, yo, let's hang. But yeah, we were having a fun Pokemon party earlier with all my like really old cards. 3 first edition Shadowless Charizard? Yeah, fucking I wish. This is gonna be an interesting one to make, I feel like. The Lupin. I'm really excited. I'm not just because it's my favorite flower, just because this has had the most interesting pieces so far. Like, I wonder, are these helmets? I think this is like a firefighter helmet. Like for like a Lego head that they've just made into different colors. Kind of like when they made the frogs, like the pink frogs. That's so funny. I love it. No, I've been having a great time like figuring out some of the pieces that they like reused from. Cause like, also Christo just, Funyun just found, our giant Lego bin in the garage. We just have like a bunch of like, random Legos that have no home sort of thing. Wait, okay, is this a lone piece? Shit. I think it is, okay. I need the organizing or else my brain gets overwhelmed. Okay. Bananas. Oh, I haven't seen a banana yet. I have a feeling that YouTube's gonna recommend Lego videos after the stream. You know, it's peaceful. Okay. Okay, I'm just making 2 of these at the same. Okay, I'm just making them both at the same time because they have the same elements. So I'm just gonna. I'm still not over those titty cup flower Legos from earlier. If we want context, it has like a little nipple, like, or it looks like a baby bottle, but it's nippled. I don't, you know. My brain is a terrific place. It's a wonderful place. P.S. I clipped that. Oh, wonderful. The titty in question. Okay, why is this so hard to get on? Hello. Okay. Oh god, look at this. Look at this stack. This is stacked. It's absolutely stacked. Okay. Okay, that one. Oh, weird. Okay. So we go this piece, and then we're doing, like, we're stacking on top of a bunch of these little white. That's weird. Okay. Titty. Statement. It's a phallic object. You know, that is true. Flowers have genders. Flowers. This is very weird. Okay, so now we have this stack thing. This is bizarre. Okay, let me get another one of these. Okay, that's very suctioned on there. And then... Okay, yep. I can do things correctly. Maybe. Stacked. Shout out to boobs again. Okay. Thank you so much! Here's some more bits for the rest of the stream. I'm gonna go out for the day. Thank you so much! Thank you so much for being here and the generosity. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. We'll catch you next stream. Okay. Oh my god, this is such a... This is really... Wait, is it just one flower? I'm so confused. Okay, this is crazy. Crazy sauce. No, wait, it's one more. Okay. I'm like cross-referencing a lot right now because I'm just like making sure I'm doing this right. Because I feel like it'd be one that I'd be really pissed about doing wrong because then I'd have to like take a bunch of stuff off and I don't want to do that. Okay, I think I'm doing this right. Oh my god, okay. I had to drink some water. Okay. I'm just saying, playing with someone's statement might be against terms of service. That's 2 NSFW for Twitch, actually. Wait. What? Oh. Okay, okay. I'm very easily fascinated. Okay, and let me put this on top, and let me put these little things on. This is so comfy to have a body double. Yes! I was hoping that I could be a body double stream for people because I use my friends as body doubles for me when I'm doing tasks. If I'm doing chores I really like don't want to do, I always will like hop on my friends' streams and then have them on as the background. That's why I never mind if like people are just quiet in chat, like because I get that a lot of people just use it as like a nice little background noise, and I get it. Oh, speaking of flowers and a personal yes, please do. Please fucking do. I want to hear about that. Oh wait, right. I have to make 2 of them. I'm going back a page. I thought it was done. It wasn't. Still going. Okay. No, not soon, but I gotta focus on comms. But, okay, I will come into Discord later. I haven't been on Discord in a hot second. Lurkers are pog. We love lurkers in this house. I'm excited to hear what flowers is inspiring, though. No, I know bugs and fish have been done, dragons and cats, but flowers and mushrooms. Okay, mushrooms too for you. So I'm excited to see what flowers brings. No, that's so valid. I love to be in a Discord call with friends and just listening to work on stuff, right? It helps. It helps a lot. Streams can be nice to fall asleep to too. Yes, I agree. I think I've done that before. I've definitely done that before. I know I fall asleep to like, you know, it's really funny because I really like Bob's Burgers, but I use that as a show to fall asleep to. There's something soothing about it to me, and it's so low stress that I fall asleep to Bob's Burgers. So there's a lot like I want to watch of Bob's Burgers, but I know I have to go back because I always fall asleep, and it does kind of have like a vague plot continuation at some points, or at least more in the more recent seasons. I just don't go on my Discord that often. I'm terrible at it. The whole reason I don't have a Discord right now is just because it constantly slips my mind, but I do want to make one for chat and have it be accessible for it. Cause like, I don't know if the person earlier was talking about the fan art and stuff like that. It does. Bob's Burgers does have occasional plot, especially in the more recent seasons. Like, it's not like a plot continuation, but there are things that if you miss in an episode, like it will like be hard to contextualize later, sort of thing. So yeah, I found that interesting, but then I was like, shit, I can't just like casually fall asleep to this. No, wait, that's not the way. Is it the, no, I didn't want to do that one. Shit. Yeah, okay, fuck. Okay, we're back. See, I was getting too invested. Okay, no wait, that one? That one, and then that one. Make it a channel and sub-channels? Wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna make a Discord for, particularly the VTuber. I just need to set it up. I think I started one, I just haven't done, like, the construction on it, which is important, you know? I really like that mouth feature that I found out today on stream. Sorry. I got lost in Legoland, and my brain has turned to mush. I haven't been to Legoland in years. I think I went when I was a kid. I just don't remember much of it, but I feel like Legoland would be cool, or it has the potential to be really cool. That's Mushroom Lad. Hello. That Sonic emo is cute, or like the Sonic combined with the hearts. Okay, wait, and then this on top. Yes, we got there. Oh, don't roll away. Okay. 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 Is there a social you do interact with people? I used to on Twitch, and I've stopped. I mean, it's fucking. I used to on Twitter, and I really love Twitter because of the easy interactions with people. It was very low stress for me. Unfortunately, I don't really want to use Twitter anymore because of the fucking person who runs it, and it's made it very hard. I've switched over to Blue Sky, but a lot of people haven't moved over to Blue Sky, and it's just been very slow, and so I try to comment back to people as much as I can, but also I am doing so much in my life that it makes it very hard. And I also have a lot of social anxiety. So that was part of me, like, getting back into streaming so I can hang out with you guys in a way that's not really, like, that stressful and anxiety-inducing to me. But yeah, I do miss Twitter. That was where I really talked to people. Unfortunately, sucks ass. What am I building? I don't know I can't tell what this part of the flower will be. But we're doing it. Yeah, I get nervous to talk to people. Like when I first started out and like had a social media account, I had to learn. I used to like reply to every DM. Like I'm gonna let you in on that secret. I used to reply to like every DM, and then I realized that I couldn't do that for my own mental health because people would tell me, and it happened at least 15 times, that they would kill themselves if I stopped replying to them. And then I would have mental breakdowns about that because I didn't want to be responsible for someone's mental well-being like that, but then they were putting it in my hands. And so I learned, and it would come out of the blue sometimes. Like I would just be a very normal conversation, and then suddenly it would progress into that level of state. And yeah, I've also had a bunch of people send very unsolicited things to me, so I just don't. It's very hard, and I like to talk to people in public spaces when I can because it takes a lot of the pressure of like them feeling like we're in a private area where they can say things, and it's scary. I felt that. I used to be so much more social on Twitter when it was good, but now that as my platform grew and as things changed my life, I honestly have less and less energy to want to interact with my community at the same level I used to. It's like, it's hard. Nothing against my community either. They're all lovely, but it's not the same as when I first started growing my platform. I have a life outside of social media, and I just don't have the space for that type of interaction anymore. Exactly. No, it happens. And like, yeah, it's just too much stuff going on in the world too. And like, I've tried to stay off social media a little bit more, like when I'm not just using it for work, because obviously I can't really not go on it because it is my job. But I've just tried to stay a little bit more off social media because I realized that it was really affecting my mental health. So I try, but I'm not very good at it because my ADHD is like, ew, what if we just scroll TikTok for hours and hours? And I'm like, God, can we try something else for once? I tried to do like audiobooks and reading, and then, you know, that's also the part of streaming that I was like, oh yeah, I can, you know, do some Legos on stream, and then I can hang out with you guys, I can communicate and interact while also doing something fun and good for my brain. So I'm trying. Oh, replying to every DM sounds like a horrible idea. That is horrible of other people to do to you. It didn't used to be bad, you know, like, I was so excited that people, like, when my account was really small, I was so excited that people wanted to come and talk to me, and like, I think it's kind of jarring sometimes because when someone's account gets big, a lot of people will be like, oh, they changed, or they're not like interacting anymore, and it's like more that they've probably seen a lot of horrors and they have been changed, not because they like think they're pretentious or they're too good for you, but because they have to take a step back because of their own mental health, because of the parasocial relationships that people try to thrust upon them. And it's so sad, and I get so sad sometimes when people are just like, oh, well, like, they're a bigger account now, so they're just like, they just don't like people anymore, or they think they're too good, and it's like, no, it's really not quite that, I promise you. Okay, I have this tower thing. looks like a weird robotic tail or spine. I like it. That exhaustion adds up so much, and I think that it is really important to understand that sometimes there are creators you want to interact with, but you're not the only one. Exactly. And it might be easy for you to DM and interact with one specific creator, but the flip side is one person handling way more social interaction than it's sustainable. Yeah. Because, like, a lot of people don't think about that, like, I don't know, not to sound like, I don't want to sound like I don't like my job or anything like that, because I do. It's just how much social interaction, it's like, and comments that we get all the time, because there's like instances where fuck, I just forgot what I was gonna say. That just went right out my brain. Oh, with hate comments and stuff like that, and it's like, oh well, just like brush it off, you know, it's not that bad. And it is like you can brush off, and I've gained a thicker skin through all of this, but like an average person on social media will get like 1 or 2 hate comments, you know, like randomly a month maybe if they're posting, but like a person with a larger account, like the scale of how many hate comments you get is insane, and it's a lot to deal with, because when you're just trying to like, you're trying to go through your comments so you can interact with the positive people and like have those good interactions, and then you're just reading all this like terrible shit that's written about you that's just like overwhelming and spammy, and you're just like okay, oh, this is so fun. Wow, this VTuber has amazingly, surprisingly lifelike hands. It's enrichment time for Bucket in the closure, yeah. God, the small account life, social media life was so wildly different from larger account life. People will pull away because it's unhealthy and unsustainable. Same, it's a pain in the ass when I try not to stress about shit in the world, and then I check my friend's Discord server and see someone doom posting constantly, but it is funny to see a chunk of the channel being like X ignored message. Ooh, you finished the first successful solo run of Peak. That's a new game, right? The game that came out, right? Something, or am I thinking to like add cannibalism to it was weird. I saw something on like social media about it. People don't get that you've probably seen the same message 100 times from 100 different people already. And it's like, it's not that I, like, it's hard because, like, you are right. And then, but each one is genuine in its own right. The ones I hate are just, like, from people who are like, hey, babe, do you want to grow your Instagram account? Give us a contact. And I'm like, just fucking kill me. I was talking to a few people who canceled their management handling their DMs on a certain site, and it was a huge amount of work. So it's understandable why they had to come. Yeah, it definitely is. People get mad about that stuff, but I'm like, you don't even know. You don't even know. Wait, is it that way? Okay. God, YouTube comments are oh my God, YouTube comments. Okay, if you guys want to know, anywhere on the internet, YouTube comments are the worst. YouTube comments are oh my God. They're the most unhinged things, but the funny things about YouTube comments is that you can click on their profile image and it will tell you how many times they've commented on your channel. So I get a lot of these comments where it's like, why is the fucking algorithm showing me this bullshit? You know, it's like about my cosplay or whatever. And then I check the comments and they've commented on my channel like 7 times. And I'm like, oh, sweetie. Oh no. Yeah, I can never handle the negativity stuff. It's a lot. It's fucking a lot. And I realized that I'm gonna be completely honest, but me as a white femme passing person who is like a level of conventionally attractive, even though like I've gone through a lot of, like, I was severely bullied in my childhood. I was and more for my looks, and but now I've gone through a lot of puberty and I've taken care of myself and I've, you know, become a kind of conventionally attractive. I know that I get a lot less hate than a lot of my friends and people online that I love and care about, who I think are doing amazing things just because they have a different body type or color of their skin or anything like that. And I know that I'm in an extremely privileged position that I receive a lot less hate than a lot of my peers, but it's still a shitty thing and no one should be receiving that hate in the first place, you know? Oh, I don't even want to try a YouTube live stream. That sounds terrifying. Based on how my comments are, I can only imagine the cesspool of shit that happens over there. Orange YouTube ironically has the orange YouTube, huh? YouTube comments is where self-esteem goes to die. Real. It's so real. Yeah. If I leave a YouTube comment, it's about asking how you did makeup, I'm always happy to answer that then. For sure. People not understanding that if you interact with a certain comment, even hate interactions, you'll see more of that content, right? It's very funny. I'm just like, you know that your algorithm doesn't know, or like YouTube doesn't know where, like what your comment says. It just knows that you interacted with the video. It's very funny to me. Oh my god, why was that so difficult? Oh god. Oh no, there's so much. There's so much. Okay, we're still going. Nighty night! Thank you for hanging. Oh wait, oh. I accidentally clicked on this person's content and accidentally commented 7 times. Exactly. It's funny. Hello, first time. Oh god, I'm gonna break my nails. Wait. Okay. Hello, first time chatter, Captain Mall. Hello. Conventionally attractive. I think we're way past that point. It feels weird to label myself as conventionally attractive knowing what I did go through in my childhood. It's odd. Like I know that I am to a degree, but it's very odd to think about for myself because at most of the time, and I talk about this in therapy, I still see myself as the kid that got severely bullied for my looks. And so like a lot of the time it's imposter syndrome where if people compliment me, I think they're joking or they're lying straight to my face because that did happen when I was younger. I got asked out on dates as like a joke. So there's a lot of my brain that still believes all those bad interactions of my childhood exist in my current day-to-day. It's weird. Before I go, thank you for being part of my oh, thank you so much, Shmeen. I like your username. It's very fun to say, Shmeen. I hope you have a wonderful night, evening, morning, noon, wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful time. I think people underestimate just how intense international YouTube is, and that skews YouTube comments too. Yeah, it does. Mind-boggling, it's an actual thing. No, honestly, I get it so hard. I get so surprised when people around, when people like being around me or find me attractive. I have had so many positive experiences in my life now, and I'm still just like the same traumatized little child, and I'm just like, can we get over this at some point, please? I would like that. I think it'd be better for everyone involved. Shmeen, isn't it? Well, it sounds like Shmee from Peter Pan, and I like that because I always like saying Shmee. Shmee. Wait. Hello? Oh, okay. I'm still doing this, correct. I was like, wait, I went on. Okay. Thanks, I love this name. A friend gave it to me. Excellent! Friend-given names are so delightful. Wanted to ask for a YouTube multi-stream so I wouldn't get ads. Okay. Oh, shit. How do you tell when there are ads going? Is there a thing that I can check for that? Because, like, honestly, have ads been rolling through my stream? I don't even know. Oh god, guys, I don't even know. You can set it so you can see. Oh, okay, I'm learning so many things. I have my given name is Dean, so it literally comes from Shmee. Dean Shmee. Nice. For the record, thank you. Pretty shoujo boy. I love that. Excellent. That's how I want to be. I just want to be a shoujo pretty boy. Amazing. If I compliment someone, I always try to do it with something they've decided to do with themselves rather than just how they are. I love that. That's always better for compliments. That is excellent. Compliment behavior. I believe they tell you. I've gotten like 4 ads. No! Dang it. I would have like paused talking during the ads. Good, because that's like the thing. I know it's like, I don't really like that people like have to have the ads or whatever. And I know people get annoyed by it. I'm sorry. Oh, did burp. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh. It's a very surprising build. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear all that stuff. Our minds to focus on remembering the negative stuff. Recognition of negative stuff keeps us alive, but also burns us out. It's sad, and I'm healing. It's fine. Healing is just long work, you know? I haven't seen any ads. Excellent. If you have affiliate, the ads will run. Otherwise, you can also see on your Twitch chat preview. Oh, okay. Apparently, my somewhat recently chosen name after going for JoJo for so long is a Pokemon professor, so I guess I have to cosplay her. Hell yeah. Ads, what ads? Legos! Oh, it's because I have the Firefox extension and the good ad blocker. Excellent. We love that. Yes, we're doing Legos. We're making flowers. Currently, we are building a lupin flower, which is very fascinating to me. Okay. This has been a process, and man, I don't, oh, okay, you know what? This is being so difficult that it might send me to my, wait. Oh, I did all of those wrong. It's fine. It's fine. I just did a bunch of things wrong. I'm fine. Am I like losing steam a little bit? Yes. I don't know if I should just pause this and pick it up to, like, I could do a stream tomorrow. Does anyone want me to stream tomorrow? Because, like, my partner does a game night and I just am hanging out. So, actually, it'd be later in night. I think that going wrong just sent me. I was supposed to end its stream. Okay, it'd be like later at night. It'd be like, I'd be like starting stream at 6 p.m. PST. So an hour earlier than this time right now. Should we stream tomorrow to do Legos? To finish the Legos? Okay. Then I'll have something to do. Okay, wait, we're just gonna go off Legos for a second and we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out. Oh wait, do you guys wanna, okay, before I go, well, I'll stay for like a couple seconds. Okay, I got a new fun, this artist came out with a new template that was really fun. I haven't done it yet. Wait, yeah! I think this is so funny because it looks like I'm like streaming from my phone. I think this is really funny. But yeah, because like, I don't know, they make a bunch of cute models and I have like 4 of them by now because it's essentially it's a YCH, it's your character here. And so Streamception, right? I love it. Wait, let me make this. Yeah, I can go in the middle of the screen. Whee! This one, okay, this one has a different fit, but it does have like brighter eyes. And I'm like, oh my god, please, someone give him contacts. Yeah, because like, I love it. Oh. Selfie cam is crazy. I do. Oh wait, Sue, is that the first time you've seen that? Okay, wait. And then this is the. Oh, wait, it's popping up. It's gonna take a second. Is it? It's loading. It's loading. Okay, this is the other one. We have. It's the final one by this artist. Okay, wait. What are all the... I have a... Yes! I have a little broom! Yes. I forgot what the toggles are on this. Oh, okay, I can take away the house, and I could take away... Yeah. That. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't need to cry. Okay, anyways. Sad. Go away, sad. I'm messing with my toggles again. The band broom. No, wait. We're... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna chill here. Hello. Maid Hachi, what crimes will they commit? Honestly, for real. Where can I get the bee charm? Oh, that'd be cute. I could make it. I can merchandise it. Does someone want a bee charm? You want a bee charm? Wait, where's the fucking broom? Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Be gay, do crime. No, you said be crime, do gay. Anyways, I should just like clean up my shit. I need to clean up my act. This is why I'm a maid. This is why I'm a maid. I'm gonna clean up my act. Anyways, okay. Now that I've given you a little taste teaser of... Oh my god, wait, how did I do that? The broom. Is that mouse reactive? I'm sweeping. Oh my god. You guys got to figure this out with me. I can sweep. Look at it. Ah! Okay, I'm sorry. That was just way too exciting for me. Okay, anyways, I gotta go eat food. I should do that. That'd be a good idea to do. Oh no. Wait. Man. There we go. Anyways, I should go. I need to go. Do I have food ones? Yes. We're doing food. Food. My food emotes. Food. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I had tamales earlier. It was really good. What do I want? I don't know. I need to get some protein though. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Who is live right now? Who do we got? Who do my friends? Oh my god, there's so many people live right now. Hello. Okay, we are going to raid my friends. Okay, we're gonna put my... Okay, I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow. We're gonna start at 6 p.m. Or like 6:30. I'm gonna say 6:30 because normally I'm doing stuff. Okay, so doing stream tomorrow at 6:30. I'm gonna get some food and then we're gonna raid Lloyd. How do I do this again? Jesus Christ. Okay, raid. And then I can do this. I can do this. I think you should, and honestly, Lloyd is a really good friend of mine. I think you should stick around and say hi if you want to. Oh, I spelled their name wrong. Okay, that's what was happening. Okay. It's 6:30 PST, for those who don't know. 6:30 PST, I will also post it on my Instagram, and we can check it out. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna go get some food. See you tomorrow. I love you guys. Okay. Bye! Okay.